patron submitted Decklist stream with Rodan, the Titan of Winged Fury, also known as Vadrok, Apex of Thunder. So we'll be getting a little bit more into how the deck works in a moment, but first we're going to introduce the people on the stream. I am Braden. Ian, do you want to go first, just to point out you're here?
Sure, I am Ian. I am a co-host.
Yeah, we did this last time, so I imagine it's correct to do it this way regularly. Who knows? All right. Next, I guess we'll go in turn order. How about that? So.
Ooh, fun.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you.
Oh, hi. My name's Matthew. I am playing Holland tonight, and I don't know what else to say. So, yeah.
Mm.
Then we have the champ.
Hey, I'm Jared. I'm that guy who played Tatiova that one time.
Yeah, that's...
I like the humble brag token.
Yeah.
I also forgot to say I'm playing Kazra and Nefima, the food chain deck right now. I actually have a pretty spicy version of it, and you'll probably actually see that pretty early in the game. So, cool.
Do I have the correct deck right now?
What's up?
I'm trying to see if I have the correct deck right now. There's like a really spicy card in my hand that is
Is it from the original list or no?
Yeah, it's like about as spicy as it gets.
Cool. Yeah, I'm really excited to see this deck.
All right. I guess I'll keep this. I guess. Who's to say? I guess I should say what the deck's trying to do. It's just trying to use Vadroks with Dockside, and then we also have Underworld Breach stuff, I think. I don't know. I think I might have added that to our version.
Stone Caverns?
Sure.
And I'm actually, it's going to probably look really weird, but I'm going to exile a Mana Crypt.
Sure. All right, I'm on board.
That is suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I will untap. I will play this Cavern of Souls named Human.
Mm-hmm.
I will play this Avacyn's Pilgrim.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And I will end my turn.
Actually, before Jared untaps, so at Matt's in step, I will Vamp Tutor.
Okay.
Does that go with everyone?
I like it.
I'll pass on that.
Yeah, it seems good.
Cool. Lose 2. View my library. Boop-a-da-boo, boop-boop-boop-boop-a-da-boo.
Console?
Getting that card right there. My library has been shuffled, and I'm just putting it on top. Awesome.
Neat.
Is there a situation where I would ever exile a Mana Crypt?
Okay. I'm going to take my turn.
What was your mull to, Ian?
This is my second 7.
And you exiled your Mana Crypt?
Yep.
That's fascinating.
I'm going to put down a Mana Confluence, and then I'm going to pass my turn. How about that?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Ian, I would appreciate it if you like wrote down what your starting hand was. I'd like to know.
Yeah, sure.
I'll play a Ristic Study.
Ooh.
Oh, Ristic Boy.
It shuts down the turn 1 Ristic Study. So, or not Ristic Study, Food Chain. So
Food chain stuff?
Yeah, man. Okay.
Let's see how this goes.
Pass to me. Untap. Upkeep. Draw my mystery card. Oh, wait a minute.
You son of a bitch.
It was Command Tower.
Oh yeah, let me add a counter here so we all know. Luck counter.
Yep.
I'm gonna pay 2 for Hermitrid.
Ooh, sure. Can I draw a card?
Yep.
Sick.
I'll then pass turn.
Okay.
Not
bad, turn 1.
Yeah. It's interesting.
I will play this Exotic Orchard.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Paying for the Ristic Study, I will attempt to cast a Sylvan Library.
This is probably the most redundantly good Exotic Orchard. You already have 3 sources on turn 2 for Rainbow Mana.
Yeah.
On turn 1, it tapped for any color.
Yeah.
It did.
Yep. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
No responses to library.
Cool.
If
I will end my turn.
Okie dokie.
this is for 6 study is not as good as I thought it would be. Hot takes.
I'm going to play Wooded Foothills. I'm going to crack Wooded Foothills. What am I looking
Turn
for
my
right
sound
now?
up is what I'm hearing. So I guess the best way to do that is probably that. We'll try that out.
I'm just a fan of Ian's turn 1 Hermit Druid.
I am not, but I appreciate.
Steve. Yes, the goblins are here.
We're just going to grab Volcanic for now.
I'm constantly ready to judge Ian's opening hand. I'm
Yeah, he really was on that, Chad, huh? Thank you. Now you all know what it's like to be me.
I'll cast Arcane Signet.
I don't want to know what it's like to be you, to be honest.
All right, I drew a card.
Yeah, I have a response to the
Wow,
signal.
Value Town on that Ristic study.
Yeah, I do not have the Simian Spirit Guide, so.
I rolled a 2, so I don't take damage because I'm not a crazy person.
Yes, only crazy people roll bad.
No,
Mhm.
only crazy people take damage on evens. Spellseeker?
Sure.
Sure.
That vibes.
I hate to have to. Oh God, what did I do? Oh no. All right.
Oh no.
I will search my library for an answer to this. Hermit Druid. Is Angel's Grace the answer?
Well, I mean, not that you said it out loud now.
I'll put Chain Vapor in my hand.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast a Chain of Vapor.
Wow.
Sure. In response, I'd like to exile an Elvish Spirit Guide out of my hand, make it green,
Sure.
and use that green to cast a Veil Summer.
Can I draw a card?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's fine with me. Jared?
Yeah.
Do you have
That's
anything?
yeah.
Draw a card. Cool.
All right, yeah, we're definitely dead.
No, yeah. That tracks.
I mean, I do have to cast spells, technically, so that's a thing.
How many?
Right?
2.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I mean, you could draw free... Yeah, you can draw a free kind of spell. All right.
Hashtag doubt.
Are you done with your turn, Brad?
Yeah, for sure.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
I thought about playing again. It's not an auto-include every deck, Noah. I kind of agree. But the hot take was I was actually thinking about going for Source of Plowshares, but it doesn't layer with my combos, so I kind of got greedy.
I would like to activate Hermit Druid.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull this whole thing into my graveyard. Nope, that's
You want to right-click, and then you want to do move top cards to graveyard, and then just choose infinite.
cards. Oh, here we go. 90. I have
Alright.
a
Make
Narcomoeba
sure you're
trigger.
not on any basic lands.
I mean, you can take a look.
Oh, I am.
Let me see your graveyard to see.
Yeah, suspicious.
There is
I have a Narcomoeba trigger.
Narcomoeba trigger, and there should be another creature. There is a Fate Stitcher. So yeah, there's is Fate Stitcher yeah. So you need a counterspell for the Dread Return, I imagine.
Well, I may have a response to the Narcomoeba.
That's fine.
Seeing what's going on with things. Is there an Oracle down here? Okay, I assume that's the end result
Yeah,
of
it's
this.
Dread Return. He needs 3 creatures. The one concern I would have is that is he could have a third creature in his hand. So he already has 1 creature in the graveyard he can return for 1 blue mana.
Yeah, that could be the case.
And then it has haste, so it could untap the Gemstone Caverns. And
Yeah,
then
if he has a creature in hand, it would likely be a mana door, because I'm seeing if I can reverse engineer any of that. Because there's a Birds, there's a Deathrite Shaman, there's a
Oh, I see.
Elves of Deep Shadow, Dryad Arbor. So I'm trying to see what one I would be missing, you know?
Llanowar Elves?
but I can't quite see.
Oh, there is. Boreal Druid? Boreal Druid?
Yeah,
I don't think he does,
see
actually. I think
Llanowar
you're right.
Elves. Because if he's playing Boreal Druid, he's playing all the ones above it, so that means there should be a Mystic, which there is. There's Finhorn Elves in his grave, there's Llanowar Elves in his grave. So, based on the best understanding I can put forth,
And there's
I
a
don't
Dryad
see...
Arbor in the graveyard, too, so it even gets that one.
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously I could be just missing something.
I mean, technically,
but...
we could just look up his deck list and see what cards are in his hand.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, right.
That doesn't make for fun TV.
I mean, also, how do you know where my deck list is?
Ah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm not going to respond to the Narcomoeba trigger.
Or, I would like to use my blue to recast the Face Stitcher.
It's an activated ability.
Oh yeah, it's activated ability. Unearth.
Yeah.
Any responses to that?
Nope.
How about
No.
Cool. I'm going to activate it, targeting my command tower. Is that okay?
This is... Now he has
Okay.
mana to...
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Sharon, what do you have?
Hope.
Do you have nothing? Wait, I don't know. Do you have nothing? You have no 1 minute interaction?
I mean, nothing that pertains to the current situation, I should say.
Alright, so we're dead?
We'll just have to see.
Oh my god, Jared, I'm
Just
trying to
have
plan
to
something
wait.
out here, but okay.
No.
Alright.
Because I have
Now he can pay for
some
Ristic
figuring
Study.
out to do.
The thing is that when he untaps his land, he can pay for Ristic Study. So it's like,
Yeah,
it's important.
it is.
Okay.
Oh, is it frozen for anyone else? Oh, there we go.
We're good.
All right. So the untap works.
Sure.
Okay. I would like to sacrifice all 3 creatures as the cost to flashback a Dread Return.
Sure.
And then your target is the
Is the
Thassa's
Thassa's
Oracle?
Oracle? Yes.
Okie dokie. And the Fate Stitcher would go to exile, right?
Yeah, there's Yeah, it would.
Sure. Yeah.
There's a
Alright.
Ristic Study trigger on this.
I will not pay for it.
Okay.
I'm going to respond.
Sure.
I would like to Noxious Survival targeting Thassa's Oracle.
I have a draw trigger?
Yeah.
I would like to pay 2 life and show you a mental misstep.
Why didn't you do it? I guess it's okay. Do I have a draw trigger?
Mm-hmm.
I get to draw a card?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's amazing. Alright, that's fine.
I'm going to respond with a Swan Song targeting the. Well, I guess I can target the
The Dread Return, right?
Dread
Yeah.
Return.
Yeah.
Brainium trigger.
Yep.
So let me point that there.
Oh
Sure.
my
I can't
God.
point at the Oracle, but yeah.
Sure. I would like to cast a Dispel.
I think you should have... I mean, I have a draw trigger.
Yep.
I think you should have done this before he untaps his land, so he couldn't have interacted. That's why I was trying to plan this out.
Well, I was doing. If I waited for the Dread Return flashback, then he loses his board.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter, does it?
Well, it means he has to rebuild from everything.
I mean, you
Yeah,
can't really.
But he has 0 cards in the library.
Yeah, like he just dies.
No, I have a Memories Journey in my graveyard, guys.
Yeah, but you don't like... Alright, we don't lose this turn, is all I care about, you know?
Mm-hmm.
We're about to lose because we got greedy. I didn't draw into anything. I think we're just dead.
Okay.
Ah.
So Thassa's Oracle comes in and ETB triggers.
Oh, yeah. I think we're just dead, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Sweet.
Okay. Let's just do another one. We said turn 2
Oh, yeah.
was the bar. Yeah, I think
Alright.
you were really supposed to respond to the untap there. Like, no matter what. I think you just got greedy. Yeah, I'm just ready to start again. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and now you know what my deck does, so it's significantly worse.
I mean, we already did know what your deck did, right? It's like an
Did
aggressive-
you?
Yeah, it's like an aggressive combo deck. It's really the only way to build Ukima and Kazir.
Yeah, I know, but you didn't know about the Hermit Druid.
I rolled a 17.
I rolled a...
15.
What did I roll? 18, yeah.
All right.
Whatever.
Gotta bottom something. No bottom.
All right, mulligan time.
Oh yeah, I did have a Fierce Guardianship in my hand, but there's no way for me to play it.
Yeah.
And I didn't have mana for the Silence either, so... yeah.
I'm gonna have to mulligan this one.
My updated version of the deck is on every free counterspell, I'm pretty sure. So maybe we would have had a better chance there, I don't know. I mean, like... there's... Yeah.
I'll keep this one.
So, guys, I have to pass up the dream.
Boo. Are we good to start? I don't even know if I rolled or not, did I? I don't think I did.
I'm looking at my second 7 right now.
So it's like
I'm
Ian's
going
first.
at 6. No.
The fact that he exiled the Mana Crypt suggested to me that the hand was just like literal
Nuts.
pure fire. Because usually decks like that have bad cards in them, you know? Yeah, Ukima is really sick. It's definitely like... I was listening to the End of the North review of the most recent sets, and they were talking about how Ukima and Kazir are probably like 30-70 as popular as the other commanders, so like first sliver, so...
Yeah, they are neat.
Ian, are we good to go?
I'm still mulliganing. I'm down 5.
Womp womp.
Yeah.
You only get one.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. I'm going to keep my 5, and I'm going to move my cards to the bottom.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'm keeping my my second hand at 7.
You get 6.
That card's probably important in this matchup. And Braden, what did you roll?
I don't... It was lower than you.
Okay, cool. All right, so I am ready to start us off.
Sure.
Draw. In phase 1, I'm going to play a Wooded Foothills. I'm going to crack that for a Tropical Island and play a Deathrite Shaman.
Sick.
Cool.
And if that's good, I will pass the turn.
Oh yeah, Nathan, oh, my commander. I forgot to keep my commander out of my deck.
I gotcha. Oh, never mind. I was gonna make a token.
Nah, it's just to my sideboard.
Yeah, so the standard Ukima Kazir list does not have these Hermit Druid lines, chat, but a friend of mine from the Nexus showed me his list that was doing basically the same thing, and I was like, I want to try doing that. That seems broken.
Yeah, that seems really
It does
good.
seem like it could be a fairly lean line.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's
And
lean.
And there's a lot of like
it's-
backup lines to it too, so it's pretty nice.
Yeah, I think Ukima and Kazir are both incentivized to just be all in on
I'm
combo.
gonna play Polluted Delta.
Mm-hmm.
And I will crack that. Get a Tropical Island.
Yeah, man.
I'll play this Chrome Mox, exiling Brazen Borrower.
Yeah, chat, if you want, I can throw my list in there for you guys too.
I will tap the
Well,
Chrome
no,
Mox
the-
and the
Yeah, sure.
I'll tap the Chrome Mox and the Tropical Island for play Gilded Drake.
Wow.
Seems loose.
For the Deathrite?
Yeah.
Someone's,
okay.
Someone's trying to be acceleration. One thing I will say, Noah, is that like if your upside of Ukima and Kazur is not having to play dead cards, you play a lot of dead cards once you're on Hermit Druid.
No, very true. Very true.
However, it is nice that you get to just kind of fill your deck with dead cards, but not as many as you would have had to in the past to do the kind of layering.
Yeah,
It is
exactly.
nice to have like less importance on food chain specifically.
Actually, apparently I was wrong about my deck list. I will get a breeding pool.
Like
sorry
you're not
about
playing food chain as your commander as heavily.
Sure. I think it's Jared's turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
I'm going to draw this Magic the Gathering card.
You
Okay.
still have to play Mist Hologriffin and Eternal Scourge, which kind of sucks, but
I will cast Deathrite Shaman
whoa.
and hope for not another Gilded Drake.
LOL.
So, Matt, what was your thinking there, bud?
What's up?
I said, what was your thinking in taking Death right there?
I'm trying. I want to remember correctly. I didn't want to go down to 5, and that seemed like a fine. Like, it doesn't seem great. I know, but it was kind of just like an in the moment. And I said, "Fuck it."
I'm gonna exile
sure.
this Dovin's Veto. This
And I feel like the sooner you're able to resolve 2-lane, the sooner you're able to catch back up.
Yeah.
Soul Ring.
Yeah, Wizard Staff, we were really happy when Nathan worked on Ukima with us.
Ristic Study.
Wow.
Pass a Rooney.
All right, Mr. Consistent.
Are you sure this isn't your commander?
Yeah, I know, right?
God, that'd be amazing. Just
Right.
stuff your deck with fast mana, card quality out the window, and just tons of free counter spells. Only win
Dual
condition
deck
is Thassa's
Ready
Oracle.
versus food chain.
I'll take 2. To be honest, I don't know Jared's deck enough, but it is playing the color black, so move to combat.
It is playing all those. Oof.
Oh, it's so nice
That's
not to
good.
be playing black.
Yeah, dude, right? It's relieving. It really is. I will. Oh, fucking Ristic Study.
Ristic Study shuts down food chain decks. Hot take, right?
That's not a hot take. That's just a fact. You know what? I am doing nothing else, so I'm gonna pay 2 for a preordain.
Oh, I thought I was about to draw a
That's-
card.
the hottest play. Now that's
Sure.
you're just gonna assume it resolves.
Yes. Actual yes.
Dude, I Gilded Drake a Deathrite Shaman. Who's to say I won't force the will of preordain? Jesus.
I don't know, man.
It's like you're
my
playing
my
Sun
hopes,
for the
my
first
hopes and
time.
dreams.
Yeah, it's like,
Oh, this is all trash garbage.
my life.
That one's definitely
You
on
get
the
maximum
bottom.
value if you put both on bottom.
Yeah, I guess I do.
That is
You
how
move,
that works.
you move the
I've
cards
heard.
the farthest distance. That means you're doing it better.
Oh, great.
Nah,
Another
I don't-
garbage
I
card.
don't think you need Blink Moth or Ink Moth for mutate targets. I think the deck
You
has
don't set
enough.
there in.
Yeah, dude. That's cute though, at least.
I think it's neat.
I just don't. I mean, like, I've been playing with this deck a little bit, and you just have no act. Like, your colors are so hard to get. Like, I just exile the Dovin's Veto, just like have white mana. Like, it's rough.
Tap lands are just so hard in CDH, you know.
I'm gonna play this Mox Diamond between Windswept.
Trigger.
I will play this Gaia's Cradle.
Trigger.
Wait, Matt, trigger, Ristic Study.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, you can have it, buddy.
Woo.
Really?
Shut up.
He's
Okay.
just excited to get his commander out on turn 2.
Mm-hmm.
Like, letting him draw a card and getting my commander out, it's like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Let me draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
Ristic Study?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Showing on stack.
no response.
Yeah, I don't think you play manlands just for mutate targets. I think in general, like, the mutate is just like you just play a ton of tutors that happen to be creatures like Spellseeker, Imperial Recruiter.
I'm all
Recruiter
set.
card.
I think it's better if you don't put Inkmoth in as a land slot. If you put it in as a, one of your flex slots of the deck rather than a land.
Yeah, but I think there's just better flex spots. There's like, what about Snapcaster Mage? Like, I'd play Snapcaster Mage before.
Oh,
You
yeah,
already
we're
have
better.
kind of better Snapcaster Mage in a lot of ways.
What is?
Your
commander.
because it doesn't exile and you get non-spell targets as well
yeah.
with it. So, I mean, I guess situational, but
yeah, definitely. Yeah, any of the mages, that cycle, like the tribute, trinket, all that, I think are probably pretty cute in the deck.
Yeah, Trinket Mage is probably good. I probably should be on that because it gets LED.
Yeah, that's a big thing, right?
I'm gonna pass turn. We're gonna vibe.
I love vibes, dude.
Maybe one day I'll do something with my mana.
Same. I'm feeling that.
Certainly won't be in response to a talisman.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw.
All those things, huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Wow.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Going out there for a rip?
Hey Jared.
Hi.
Hmm. Boop 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 boop.
One, two, three. I'm gonna play Eternal Witness. Holland Trigger goes on that stack.
I have no responses.
I guess Braden's Ristic Study. No, I think Braden's Ristic Study trigger probably happens.
Yeah. Sorry, one sec. I was figuring
and
out
I
stream
will
stuff.
pay. I will pay for it.
Did you pay for Kazur, Ian? I was like trying to figure out stream stuff. Sorry.
For Ukima, no, I did not.
Okay, one sec.
The one on stream gets to be forgiven.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna remind you, but if you ask for it, I'll give it to you.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out.
I did pay for this. I think I just paid for your Ristic Study, the second one.
Okay.
Yes, he paid for the Eternal Witness.
So, like Eternal Witness is on the stack and says that, well, the Holland Trigger is now on the stack, I guess, before the Eternal Witness comes.
I have nothing. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna draw a card.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to Eternal Witness enter the battlefield. I will return this polluted delta to my hand.
Sure.
Seems
I have
okay.
no responses.
I'm gonna play a blue delta.
No, not yet. Gotta get off the 2-lane trigger or you're not cool.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, see?
If you only do it once,
I mean, it's pretty arguably wrong because you're giving Braden cards if you do.
We'll see about that. I'll pay this polluted delta.
One sec. I'll be right back.
I will crack the polluted delta.
Wow, there it goes.
Were we down for a second? Braden.
Should I stop?
Braden. And Luris. Haha, got him.
So, it seems like the feed, whatever feed there is right now, is like far enough behind that they wouldn't even be able to see me right now because. All right, it says the connection's good at least. That's like better than it was earlier.
Yeah.
All right.
Hoorah.
Yeah, you just need to. It looks like you need to rejoin the Cockatrice game.
Oh, really?
Hey, awesome. That's good to hear, everybody.
All right. Sorry, I will put this out that we were down for a bit.
Yeah, we have significantly less people than we did.
I'm sorry about that. I don't know what that was.
It's okay, man. Your internet's been a little funky the past couple days.
Yeah, we might have to call them.
Yeah. Oh, well, you live, and then you learn.
And then you die.
And then you die. And then you live again. Wait, what?
Whoa.
Witness me.
God is dead.
Matt, I think we would excel as the people from Mad
The
Max.
town witch as the town witch. That's what you would excel at, right?
We would be the court jesters for a wasteland warlord.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh.
say I'm not great at driving stick.
Yeah.
So I think
That's fair.
I think we're ready to start back up. I think so.
Yeah, Matt had just played a land, and it is.
Why, yes.
All right. Anything else?
Yeah. No, I still had stuff to do.
All
One
right.
whole interview, please.
Like 2 game actions later.
I will tap this for a green, exile and polluted delta.
I would like to respond.
Oh yes, that's exactly what
I would
wanted
like to
hear.
respond by exiling polluted delta.
What?
Oh, that's
Wait, that's not how that works.
Yes, it is
It
how
is.
it works. It's not a mana ability. It's because it targets.
Huh.
Yep. I was about to tell Jared to exile it. Jared was already there.
well, that's not very nice, Jared.
Yeah, I'm not nice sometimes. Especially when I want green mana.
That's so funny.
Okay. Well, I will continue as planned, and I will just go ahead for Value Town. I'm going to play this Mystic Remora and pay 1.
I do not have a response to that.
Yeah, I'm good. Braden seems to be responding.
He is untapping his lands.
I'm thinking.
No, sure, Brayden. Sure.
He is making negative mana.
That's fine with me.
Okay, so it's resolved.
Yes. It's like you remember those Pokemon games with the dark Pokemon? It's like dark mana.
Combat, and
Yeah,
I will
Alright.
hit Jared with the Holland.
I'll die.
I'll die.
That's right, you will.
Killing me softly
Killing
with you.
You can get words.
Yeah, Yerman, we will blame COVID for our internet problems.
Yeah,
I mean, that could be it.
but
Like,
we can't blame COVID for the singing.
it
Killing
could
me
legitimately
softly.
be that. Like,
Let's play Arid Mesa.
sure.
Oh, he's gonna play the Arid Mesa.
Ooh,
Yeah.
thank you, lad.
So arid, so Mesa.
Very wow.
Alright, so let's see. Let's see if Aven Mind Sensor is the thing that we can encounter here.
Wait, no, what are you talking about? What games? Sorry, ignore me if I'm talking to chat, Jerry.
In response to me cracking my fetch.
Oh, yep. That's a big chicken.
Yes, okay.
That is a big verb.
I'll respond by cracking my other fetch.
Sure. Doesn't that make it less likely you'll hit a fetch, though? Like a fetchable source, you know?
Well, no,
I'm
because
just
then you
teasing.
can't
I'm just
fetch
teasing.
at all.
I'm just teasing.
Well,
I'm
this
just
time I
teasing.
have
I'm
a
just
guarantee. I'd rather have a guaranteed one at least.
I'm
I
just
mean, that's-
teasing.
Oh, I was like, Braden, what the
I'm just teasing. I'm
My name
sorry.
is Brayden, master of the mind and trickery.
Goblin
It doesn't
extraordinaire.
count- It doesn't count as a Gotham when they literally said, "I wonder if he has an Aven Mind
There's
Sensor."
No, we did not say got him. We said goblin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, get it right.
Okay. I do not have any further responses to Aven Mind Sensor. I have a Bloodstain Mire trigger on the stack.
Sure.
Look at all those chickens.
Oh, caw caw. Cookie.
That hurts me.
Yeah, man.
Feeling
You
good
go
about
for your-
that?
Yeah,
Alright.
you're going for your fetch.
Alright, I'm gonna. It was the top 4, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I had to read that weird Yu-Gi-Oh font, so.
God, you
Wait.
go for it.
It's not in Yu-Gi-Oh font, is it?
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's
mine
not.
is.
Oh wow,
Oh, weird.
that's so weird.
I have failed to find. I'm gonna shuffle this library just as intended. Let's see.
I love how Braden was like, hey, Jared, team up with me, punk Matt. And then he was like, I'm also going to punk you, though.
To
To be fair, I would have Aven Mind Censored in response to Yorko's fetch, but I was gone, so I couldn't.
That's
I'm
fair.
gonna exile the Misty Rainforest in your graveyard, Braden.
Sure.
Okay.
Wait, did you not do the Aven Mind Sensor?
Yeah, no, those games were tight. I love those.
With Death Right?
I might cast Fabro Elder.
Are you paying for Ristic Study?
I refuse.
You refuse.
I refuse.
That's hot.
Okie doke. That will end my turn.
Oakley dokley.
Yeah, that.
Confirmed, that thing.
What thing? Killing me softly
With his love.
He sang as if he knew me, in pride.
What?
It's the part of the song. He sang as if he knew me.
I'll play this Dreadhorde Arcanist with nothing to even feed into it.
Hell yeah.
Wow. So bold.
So
So
beautiful.
new. So modern.
So beautiful.
The real trailblazer, they say.
Blazing them trails, am I right, ladies?
The ladies are all just shaking their head.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Like, I don't know if he is, man.
Yes, it's ladies' night. Oh, what a night.
I wish I had your energy, Yorko.
Energy. I don't need any of that. Just gonna go, drink this Diet Coke and stay up all night.
Good sponsor.
Oh, yeah. Are we allowed to say that?
Yeah, you too can cheat time.
Oh, wow, that's bold.
I haven't slept in 3 days thanks to...
Cocaine.
Ah, good.
Cocaine and
Cocaine.
accessories.
For
More
people who
product
want to do cocaine. I'll pass on the Kazar.
Are you paying for a 6-day? Ian?
Where's that spirit guide now?
Can anyone hear Ian?
No. Am I good?
Now you're
Yeah.
good.
Okay, there
Yeah.
you go. Okay. I think you
Can
probably
you guys
did
hear
it.
me? Can you guys hear me?
Hey, okay, there we go. Good
Alright,
start.
I think I fixed it finally for the last time. I just moved everything around and it
Okay.
went from bad to good. So immediately after I did that, so I think I actually fixed it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But we'll see. I could hear everything you guys were saying earlier, but you couldn't hear me. I need to draw a card for Ristic Study.
Yes.
You just have to rearrange your modem because you forgot that Mercury was in retrograde, so you had to
Exactly.
change the
Exactly.
orientation of all your pieces. Yeah.
All right. So I think
Hooray.
we're good with Kazar. Sorry, everyone.
Okay.
I'm not sure what it didn't have these problems before, but it's life. I guess.
Killing you softly.
Starting to feel less softly.
I will add
Can't be blocked, right?
a
Yeah, that
counter to each of them.
Oh, so counter.
Very well. And end my turn.
Yeah. One problem is it seems like Discord is taking up a lot of bandwidth right now. And I think that's part of the problem. But
Yeah, upbeat.
that's not a new problem. So
I'm gonna go ahead
Yeah.
and confirm that kind of loop. Sure. Yeah.
I guess in the future I could try to.
Have better internet.
No.
No.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast this Quirion Ranger.
Ristic Study.
Ooh.
I will go ahead and pay the Ristic Study.
Thank you.
I will put a Hull and Trigger on the stack.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. I will draw a card. I will opt to put a land into play.
Powerful.
Sure.
Yay, Quirion Ranger. Yay.
Woo.
So Quirion, so Ranger.
Very well.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
think this card's supposed
Yeah,
to be.
Scrammy Rivers in chat, and Scry is the individual I was talking about earlier on Discord who I met through the Nexus, who inspired me to play this list because it's a really cool list, and I'm excited.
Very neat.
I will tap 4 green.
Brayden, are you still there? Just checking.
Yeah.
Okay, lovely.
Uh,
Just get nervous.
I will go down to 1 green. I will activate Hullen and target Quirion Ranger, holding priority. I will bounce this breeding pool to my hand and untap Hullen using Quirion Ranger.
Sure.
I'll bounce this Quirion Ranger.
Sure.
Okay. I will, using my last green floating, play this Quirion Ranger, paying the Ristic Study cost with this island.
Okay.
I will put a Hullen trigger on the stack.
Sure.
Draw a card. I will put this breeding pool into play.
Probably. I think a Gamble would be better than this card. Gamble's really good with Underworld Breach.
Gamble's so good with Breach. It's like the worst case scenario is it's an Entomb. Like, okay.
Yeah, I would say it was fairly surprising to see how much the deck list had changed in the short time we've been talking about it. So, I thought that list looked a lot more tuned.
What list?
The Siona list.
Oh yeah, I think it's got a lot of really good stuff.
I will end my turn.
Sure.
Okay. I will therefore start my turn.
Yeah, I don't know if Dreadhorde is really the thing you should be keeping in the deck. To be honest, I think the card's pretty bad.
I think it's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Because you can make it a 3/3, and then it can start casting wheels and stuff, and that's pretty spicy.
Oh, I hadn't thought about it as a mutate target. That's pretty okay. I'm usually just thinking about it as a base case, but yeah, no, as a 3/3, it's a lot better.
Yeah. The mutate cost is actually really hard to hit. In this deck.
What is?
The mutate cost? It's red, or blue, like blue-white hybrid, then colorless. It's actually really hard in this deck to hit. I found, like, even my version, I found that I had a really hard time.
Yorko, my question to you is, will you leave me alone so that Braden doesn't draw a card off Ristic Study?
It depends.
It
depends on what. It all depends. Yeah, I don't know. This is weird politics that I'm not.
My intention is to cast Kenrith.
Oh no.
To have a creature in play that I can possibly die less.
You'll start gaining life. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. So like.
Because I'm gonna cast it either way. The question is Braden going to draw a card?
Braden's not going to draw a card.
We're going to find out, right? I'm going to
We're going to find out.
I would like to target Arid Mesa with Deathright Shaman. Or unless, do you have a fetch? No, you don't. Oh, you do. You have Ian has a Wood of Foothills. I will target that one. That's bad for everyone's teeth.
I just fixed it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it doesn't.
All right, we're good
right now. Sorry, I see it coming. Like when they're about to complain, and I try to fix it.
I'm going to move to end step after that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the filter lands. I think you're talking about.
Yeah, I think I have those in my conquest list, but I probably don't have them in my CDH list. Yeah. Someone just made a lot of noise.
That was very aggressive.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, maybe going down on basics and up on more of the 5-color lands, even some of the
I don't know.
less optimal ones.
Yeah. colorless. I will cast a Narset.
Would you
It's
like
probably pretty good.
Mystic Reward trigger?
Sure.
I hope you draw something.
I don't have anything to do with this. Just gonna put that. out there.
I will pass on the Narset.
I will also pass on the Narset.
I look forward to seeing Narset resolve.
I have a colorless floating. I should be clear into doing that. I will
Yep,
down
colorless
tick.
floating is clear.
Down tick. Look at the top 4.
Yeah, Tarnished Citadel, Reflecting Pool. I assume you're already on Confluence and Brass.
I'll put that card into my hand.
Oh no.
What's up?
You put a
I put a Winds Rebuke into my hand,
Okay.
and I'll pass.
Okay.
I just needed to impulse for 3 mana. Oh, hey! It actually said excellent connection it for a moment there.
Yeah, it has learned to lie. All right, let's go to combat.
Oh, you should definitely be on Tarnished Citadel. That card is insane in this deck. It's like no consequences.
Let's go Ukima at Narset and Gilded. No, I'm in combat, but Ukima at Narset and Gilded Drake at Jared.
Yeah.
Is that good, Braden?
Yeah, it's good with me.
Okay.
Did you cast it?
And,
Actually, 1 sec. Did you cast a spell? Sorry, I was doing something.
I have not cast any
Okay,
spells.
like I didn't know if you were asking me that and being like kind of a political angle. I was actually like doing something for the stream. So
No. I just Narset should be dead. That's all.
all right.
Gilded Drake gets a trigger or a counter. Killing me softly with his love.
Killing me softly.
See, Matt gets it.
I get it.
I
I
just
just
like-
don't want to join
oh.
in. That's the difference.
Well, maybe you should stop trying to be different. You're not.
Yeah.
You're not. You know.
Whatever, hipster.
Yeah. Right.
I'll just pass the turn.
Yeah, you got me.
Fuck it. I'll take it. Draw.
Nice. Paid for it, as the kids say.
So clever.
That scared me a little bit.
I'm gonna go ahead and.
Cather doesn't trigger on Narset, if that's where any confusion may be.
Excuse me.
I'm talking to chat.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna cast this Boreal Druid.
Wow.
Ristic Study?
I am responsent.
I will pay for the Ristic Study trigger with
Okay.
Death Ray Challenge and exiling that Arid Maze Lord from Jared's graveyard.
I do like that it's become sort of a race at this point.
Oh, I love it.
I will draw a card and put this Cavern of Souls into play, naming human.
Okie doke.
But,
Bum, 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 bum. I wonder how many board wipes you're running, Braden.
Not many. You don't really need them. You need bounce. You just play a shit ton of bounce spells.
I guess.
You know?
I see your point.
They're all combo pieces.
I will tap this guy's cradle for 5 green mana.
That's a lot of beta.
It is, huh?
Yeah, I would like to think it's a medium amount.
No, this is definitely a Chilean amount, not a medium amount.
Medium green.
So green, so medium, very wow.
I look like I'm smiling, but I'm actually in pain.
I'm actually inside.
Killing me softly.
I am going to go ahead and play this Eldritch Evolution.
Are you paying for a 6 study?
Yeah, I am.
Ooh. What are you sacrificing?
I'm gonna sacrifice this Deathrite Shaman.
No,
That's
Deathrite
reasonable.
Shaman.
How do I get rid of here? Just put it over
You have to give it back. Yeah.
I'm gonna counterspell that.
Are you gonna pay 4, Brayden?
No.
I'm really enjoying this right now.
Are you gonna pay 1 for that?
Yeah, I'll use the 1 green floating.
All right.
I have no response to any of this.
I don't have anything.
I'm trying to think what he. I mean, he probably gets like Ranger
I mean,
if
you could easily just get a Grand Abolisher, and then we die.
Interesting.
I will cast a delay on the original spell.
It means he gets it again.
Wait, what?
It means he gets it again. And then he also gets 2 mana during his next main phase.
Yeah, then I guess I'll hit the mana drain.
So, question: what are the properties of Eldritch Evolution saved when it comes
No.
off suspend?
No, he has to send it in the picture.
Ian, are you going to be paying 4 for that?
No.
He loves to ask that question.
All right, because when you cast
Yes, I
again.
do. I do love it.
Matt, you know you could just say Mystic Remar trigger and.
No, I'm gonna ask every time, and you can't stop me.
We definitely can stop you. We can just kick you from the game.
You have something here that is not a big deal to me. Yeah, that's the delay happens.
Yeah, sounds good. I did the thing.
Interesting.
What in particular?
Where should I put delay? Leave it here.
You have to have it on the
Eldritch
field
Evolution goes
for...
to the graveyard. It's the
yeah.
Mandrain's going to exile. You can just put it in exile because you'll never be able to cast it.
That's true.
That's fine.
You can remove as many time counters as you want. It will always be in exile.
Sure. I will go ahead and pass the old turn.
Okay,
Yeah.
I will.
You'll turn a Rooney.
Go to my turn then.
I do want everyone to know that was a real hot mana drain off the Mystic Remora.
Oh, did you pay for?
Oh, is that a rip off the top?
Did you pay for a 6 study on delay?
I did not, but now that we are recognizing the trigger, I will.
Sure.
I'm going to play this colorless land. It is still better than drawing a fetch. So here's the Gemstone Caverns.
Got him.
Alright.
Easy game.
Well, wait, you have a Deathrite Shaman, though. Why would it be better than a fetch? Oh, because they have Mind Sensor. I'm an idiot. I'm done talking.
Yeah, that was quite the counter war over
Yeah.
Over a fucking Eldritch Evolution.
That would have looked at the top 4. Yep.
Yeah,
I'm currently
right?
on Scryfall looking through every good goblin. There are so few good goblins.
Like I had a huge counterspell war over a value Eldritch Evolution.
Well, not even a value, I don't think.
Yeah, like negative value.
Yeah. Oopsies.
God is dead.
Yeah,
To be
where's
fair,
that?
I completely forgot about the event mind sensor.
Yeah.
That's reasonable. Okay, here's
Oh.
what we're gonna do.
Did I get my Death Rate Shaman back?
Yeah, it's right there
It's
on the
currently
board.
tapped on your field.
I gave it to you. So you
Oh,
can
here it is.
Waiting to die.
Yeah, now it is
There.
dead.
Cool.
I was like, what do I have as Gilded Drake?
I'm just gonna do this, I think. I'm going to... Well, I guess the first thing I do is I target my Bloodstained... There's no other lands and graveyards, I believe, right? It's just my Bloodstained Mire currently?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, I will target my Bloodstained Mire with Deathrite Shaman.
Good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's, I guess, a red mana, because that's a cool color. I would like to cast Zerda.
Seems strong. Are you paying for Seek Study?
That is an excellent question.
That usually needs an answer.
Yeah, does it? Does it? Yeah, I'm gonna pay it.
Sure.
Braden, responses?
I said sure. Sorry.
What?
I said sure.
Is anyone hearing him? I'm not.
Not at the moment.
Oh, he said sure. Okay.
Yeah.
I will.
He actually
also...
said swir.
I will pass priority on it too.
Can
Okay.
chat hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there. I hear you now. Okay.
All right. Well, I did nothing to change the situation, so.
All right.
Don't
All right. Vulpix, I choose you, and then
It is very Vulpix.
I know, right?
I
wish it was
mean,
not red.
I guess I'm
but it
gonna
had to be
go to
red.
combat. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Sure.
Start
Like
slamming in.
I've got vigilance, so I can do what I want.
Vigilantia. Yeah.
I mean, I can't do everything I want. Like, who can I actually attack right now without consequence?
Ian,
And he's
Yeah.
like,
So,
he's already gonna kill you, so you might as well just get some free beats in.
yeah,
let's see. What's in your grave?
he's
Alright,
already going to kill you.
look out.
Huh.
Block, you won't.
Yeah, block it. Block it, coward.
I mean, if it traded here, I would definitely block it.
Yeah,
Yeah, but yeah.
understandable that you would.
Yeah, that's fine.
Neat. I've done my part. Alright, everyone else, it's your job to take him down. That's all I can do.
I do not think I'm the threat here. We're already in the late game, and
I'd say thank you for your service, but I'm kind of more worried about probably Brumbus.
I'm trying to think here. I wouldn't.
I
be
mean,
worried about
I
that.
believe you're the threat at the table, Matthew.
What? No, that's not true.
Well, you have a lot of mana. You
What do
can
you-
at least draw.
Are you gonna pay 4 for your chain of paper?
No, I'm not.
Wow, rude.
That's rude. I really do not like that. Well, yeah, I think that is happening.
Okay.
Question, just because, do you get, I can choose to copy that. Do you get a Ristic study trigger
No,
off
I don't.
that?
No,
No.
it's a copy.
Okay. I will go ahead and sack this Prismatic Vista.
Ooh. Top 4.
No, I'm not sacking. I'm sacking it to the chain of paper,
Sure.
right?
Oh, right. That's great.
Yeah. And I'm gonna bounce that Gilded Drake to its owner's hand.
That's spicy.
But that's you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
That's
That's fine
really
with me.
spicy.
Do I want to bounce anything? Dun, dun,
I mean,
dun,
bouncing
dun,
the-
How many lands do you have? I mean, bouncing Ristic Study could be beneficial.
Not really. I can just play it again.
Yeah, on the other hand, Kenrith.
Yeah, Kenrith actually does get in pretty aggressively soon. Also gains life, which makes your beats you've done up to this point useless.
I'm just gonna
Actually,
gain the life now.
He also really can't. I mean, you can bounce the Faber Welder.
that's actually probably my target. Just thinking about my plays. Sure, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Target Faber Elder.
All right. In response, I will float things that are not blue.
Yep.
Hey, those things are mana.
Oh,
Wizard Staff, how long have you been into CDH, or watching CDH? I remember when you were probably you had 5 videos out, and someone suggested I check you out. I didn't think you guys were a CDH.
debating stacking with gemstone caverns.
To hit the Ristic?
Maybe. Yeah.
I can just replay
Not the
it,
worst
though.
idea, but I'm gonna conserve what I have for now.
All right.
So yeah, I will not continue the chain, and then I'll have other effects with this floating mana
Oh, you will? Okay, I'm sorry.
because
Going off the
it's
trail.
not gonna be doing anything else. So I might as well use it while it's here, right?
Sure.
Oh, what a night. Late December back in 60.
I think part of that has to be gaining some life, unfortunately.
Boo.
Breen, you have surprisingly few cards in hand for someone who's been
3, 4, 5.
Yeah, no one's been
having
feeding
Ristic
me.
steady for 7 turns.
No one's
We
been-
haven't really
no
been
one's-
feeding it a crazy amount.
What?
That's fair.
You have or haven't?
Have
We
not.
haven't.
Yeah, you have.
Have
Oh, that's really cool to hear, Wizard Staff. I remember the episode that strikes me the most that I remember from you guys is when you're just driving around San Francisco for an hour. I really like that
Wow.
episode.
I'm gonna put a +1/+1 counter on Zerda.
Staff, what kind of content do you guys do? I've not heard of your channel yet.
Did you
Can't do anything with
a podcast?
a black and a red right now. Nothing I want to do. So that'll be it.
All right, so my turn. Untap. Upkeep.
Oh, wait, Fabro doesn't matter.
Draw.
Or, no, I guess it does, because you can't cast it and give it haste yet.
I'm gonna play Idyllic Tutor.
Would you like to pay 4 for that?
No.
Yep.
I'll pass priority on that.
I'll pass priority.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's probably a breach.
It's not.
It's
just
probably
there
not
yet.
great.
I'm not there yet. I think I just get this Mystic Remora.
Nice.
Nice.
I like the fact that you can
I'll cast
have
Silence.
their more in play for a little bit, and then you can bring it back with Vadrok.
Are you
Yeah.
casting that silence?
Yeah, I'm casting Silence.
Remora trigger?
Sure.
Is this with Idyllic Tutor on the stack?
No. I put a Mystic Remora into my hand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't see the
I'm
chat log.
baiting
Okay.
counter magic for the Mystic Remora.
Fair.
Yeah, I'm good.
I like it.
Sure. Now is that true? What I just said.
I'm already pretty familiar with the deck, and I think more likely is unless you have Dockside.
I'll play Mystic Remora.
Got him.
Well, Dockside doesn't really do much here, right? Because how many things do we even have in play?
Not much. Trigger.
Silence.
I'm gonna cast Chain of Vapor.
All right.
Actually, I don't think I am. I'm gonna try Chain of Vapor, but I'm just not gonna cast it.
Okay.
I think I was pretty happy with how that last turn ended up.
Man, I feel like you definitely double block this.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of fine with that, to be honest.
Because that way he can't just get a silence next turn.
That's true.
You just have to block with
That's
more
true.
0
He
toughness.
loses
Uh,
Eternal
yes,
Witness.
yeah,
You're
He's-
thinking about you're thinking that I don't need 3 mana off Gaea's Cradle.
Yeah.
He will only lose one creature.
He'll lose
Uh,
one, but he'll lose the Eternal Witness, which is one of the most powerful cards since.
What do you mean I only? Yeah, I guess it's true.
That
Uh,
seems like a bad reasoning, but
It's
sure.
whatever. I mean, you want both of us to lose, right? Because we're both your opponents. So.
Yeah.
No, I don't want you to have a free silence next turn.
I want
These are
everyone
pretty
to
easy
win.
What do
cons-
you mean? There's a death
Yeah.
right shaman. Wait. Before you block York, I want to correct something that's being said here.
No,
There's
no,
a
no, no,
death
no.
right shaman
If
in
you,
play.
if you think
There's
Jared
a
doesn't
de-
have to use all of his mana right
There's
now,
a
he's
death
been
right
reached out
shaman in
so
play
hard.
that could easily
You are
exile my
so
silence
wrong.
if you're that worried about it.
Get out of here. Jared needs to use all his mana.
All right. Go ahead. Block Yorko. All right. I'll kill your Eternal Witness.
Wait, what? Are you just blocking with Eternal Witness?
No, I wasn't done yet, but he like just started talking.
Yeah, but he gets to pick which. It doesn't matter, right? You have to block the
I guess,
Eternal
yeah, it
Witness.
doesn't matter.
So, and I said I'll kill the
Fine,
Eternal
Eternal
Witness.
Witness again.
So, I'll pass.
Okay.
To be fair, though, I don't think you're supposed to spend 3 mana tutoring for a Mystic Remora. Ever.
You got it.
I also think that's true.
But I had that card in my hand, and I was just falling behind. Yerman, he was absolutely double blocking, so that's why I just threw it in the bin.
I'm gonna play Land Rails.
Sure. Receive study?
Yeah, I'll pay it.
I have no responses.
Oh, send a response.
Cool. Hacha. Cool. Gets a counter.
Yeah.
Main 2. Do nothing. Pass turn.
I have now taken 5 from that. I'm just gonna. How do I
Make
do
a
this without
copy of
making my
it?
board a mess?
Make a copy
Yeah,
of it,
make a copy
and then
of it.
set the power.
Because I was gonna
toughness-
do pen and paper. But
I
yeah.
will let
So-
Mystic Remorse die.
Sure. So yeah, you make a
Okay.
copy, you set the power toughness to 5 out of
Yeah.
21. So
Yep,
5 power 21.
I was just seeing if there's a cleaner
No.
option.
With cockatrice is usually not a clean option.
That's
Oh.
reasonable.
2, 3, 4, 5. I'll cast Hullen.
Yeah, this is
Receive
cockatrice.
study.
I have no responses.
Noah, I was unaware you
I
were an
will-
owl.
I will float a green. I'll pay for the 1.
Okay.
Yeah, wait, no, I don't float a green. I'll just pay the 1 on it, so I'll pay 6.
Okay.
Is
Okay.
that okay?
Yeah, it's good with me.
Okay, cool.
I'm just trying to draw 1 card here. I was hoping my Mystic Remora would cycle for 4 mana at least. Looks like that's not the case.
I mean, to be fair, these are pretty creature heavy decks.
Yeah, that's why I said cycle.
Yeah.
I will. Bounce this breeding pool to my hand.
Sure.
Untap Boreal Druid.
Sure.
I'll cast a Soul Ring.
Heuristic Study, Mystic Remora.
You got it.
Okay.
You're letting him draw 2?
I understand what I said, Ian. Thanks. Though.
Okay. Okay.
It doesn't feel worth Soul Ring.
Seems like anytime I try to draw off a trigger, it seems like Cockatree starts to like crash. Okay, I gotta shift Control D.
I will play this
And
breeding
shuffle my
pool
library.
for turn.
Sorry about that, guys.
Is everyone quiet or is it?
I think
I'm
we're
sorry.
quiet. I think we're quiet.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I did have some problems there for a sec where Cockatrice was lagging, but sometimes it's hard to tell whether or not it's Cockatrice or my life suddenly stopping.
Blue to blue.
Oh my god, Ukima Timna would be hilarious.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast this Aluren.
Double trigger.
Well, I don't have a response to that.
I don't have a response to Brayden's triggers.
Okay. And on the draw card. That is probably fine with me. One sec, I gotta check and see what's in my deck. Not quite fine with it. But how do I feel about this? I guess I will respond.
We get pretty dead.
I mean, my whole deck is like kind of like oddly 3 CMC creature deck. So I kind of like
Yeah, I've been in that fight with him before. It does not work.
yeah. So I'm gonna force the will of that.
Dovin's veto?
Sure, I draw 2 cards.
Yeah. I'm currently unable to pay.
I will. Is that right? Wait.
Oh yeah, if you bounce his commander, he can't. Well, currently he can't recast it
Yeah, I guess I'll do that.
based on the knowledge we have right now.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone mill 2.
I am milling Dark Ritual and Post-Mortem Lunge.
Island and a Swords to Plowshares.
Mystical
Sure.
Tutor and Breeding Pool.
Sure.
Yeah, it'll happen.
Sure.
Okay.
Force the will counter. You get
Aluren. Yeah.
Sure.
I guess just Value Town, right? I'll play this Birds of Paradise. That seems loose right now. Fuck, well. Playing fast and loose, boys.
Mm-hmm.
Fast and loose, baby.
I tried to do it. It didn't happen.
Good thing I didn't pay for an elf on my turn, huh?
Ian, come on.
I'm all set.
Alright, I guess on end step I'll cast a Fabro Elder.
Yeah, seems okay.
That's the thing we can do.
I guess I'll respond
Uh,
and cast a Imperial Recruiter. Is that good? I also have a
Yeah.
resist die trigger on the Faber Elder. Do you mind if I just draw a card real quick?
Mm-hmm.
I will pass priority on the Recruiter.
I will also pass priority on the Recruiter.
This is very bad for us.
Well, I didn't think there was going to be a next turn.
Am I good, Jared?
Yeah.
Am I good, Jared?
Yeah.
It's actually like kind of hard to figure out.
I may have made a mistake there.
I might be playing the wrong deck right now. I just realized.
Yeah. Fast and Loose is the new channel name.
It's okay.
Just like me, am I right?
I'll
Ladies.
What are you getting?
I don't know yet. I'm really having to think about it. It's really hard because I don't want to just lose to Jared, which I think is like an actual possibility. Sadly enough.
Oh.
Jared's like, you're telling me, huh?
I'm gonna put this card doesn't do anything though. I'm gonna get a spell seeker.
Okie doke.
I think.
Still on my end step, right?
Wait, I gotta think. I might not be getting. I just realized I can't. I have nothing I can cast. I can get off of it. Yeah, I'll get spell seeker.
Okay.
Nice.
I gotta review that.
Still on my end step, correct?
Sure.
I'll go ahead and cast this Gilded Drake.
Sure.
No, not Favoristic. I will target Kenrith, the Return King.
Yeah, that's fine.
Seems good.
Response to the target.
I can't take it back. It's
That's fine. That's fine.
it's thank you.
I'll take one. I'm gonna Chain of Vapor the Alurin. This is a whole lot of bullshit.
I'll respond. I'm gonna cast Dockside Extortionist. I have a
God damn it, he already had it.
Too.
Fuck.
I have a resist study
It doesn't
triggered.
win though, right?
Oh,
How
no, I
many
don't.
things
I
can
don't
play?
win. I'll draw a card off the chain.
Because I have nothing.
No, but he wins on his turn.
I don't know. There's not enough artifacts or enchantments in play. I don't think. The lines in this deck are super CMC dense. It's kind of annoying. It's just a kind of a requirement, I guess. So I get how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. I get 4, which is not enough to win. And it's going to be 3 soon. All right. And then I'm going to respond and Spellseeker.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have no
I have
responses.
no responses to that.
View library.
What a fucking game.
Yeah, this game's been like an hour and a half already.
That's what we get for playing a quick one. God, I'm so bad at this game. I'll put a Mystical Tutor into my hand.
Mm-hmm.
It's so awkward. But you're good.
Okay.
So Chain of Vapor back on the stack targeting Laren.
I have no responses to that.
Cool.
Hushbringer's actually just pretty good.
So Gilded Drake targeting Kenrith.
So Yerman, I guess I can reveal this information. I guess I don't have to, but I have a Wardrakus in my hand, and it is a mutate trigger, and I can't mutate the creature using Alurin. Is the problem?
Yeah.
It's an alternate cost. So additionally, it wouldn't make enough mana. Is the other problem because I don't have Snap. So I guess I could have gotten Snap, which probably would have won me the game, but it's whatever. It's fine. Who cares? Who's trying?
So Gilded Drake.
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you. I needed that actually, specifically to win.
Oh, then you're welcome.
Hopefully. No, not really. But
No, I know.
you know what's funny though? It actually makes my Fabro Elder tap for 5 instead of 4.
Whatever.
All right. Oh, Fabro Elder's on a stack, by the way. How's that going?
It's good, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Okay. No, come on. There we go. All right. Because right, we have
Yeah.
we have Boros, we have Simic, and we have Black. Yeah. Okay. So may I move to my turn?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
that
think
was a
that's
mess.
very
huh?
reasonable, Ian. I think they just keep pushing 3 mana or less creatures in general, which makes Alurin more powerful, but also makes your opponents like more likely to have Alurin cards in the deck.
Yeah. I every time I've seen Alurin played, there's always at least some backlash.
I mean, sometimes you win.
Yeah, that's fine. I would prefer the Hermit Druid lines, which definitely have their own risks. Obviously, as we saw last game, that could have easily ended with me being blown out.
I think it just requires like because it has so many forms, there's so many corners and edges of Hermit Druid lines.
Oh yeah.
You have to when I play against them, I try to just have we as a table have to have perfect knowledge. You know what I mean?
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
And that's why I'm like that. when I see a Hermit Druid on the stack, I'm like, everyone just say what you have. Like,
Yeah.
because like a card that's like dead almost always against Hermit Druid might be live if Hermit Druid's interacted with in the right way, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm deliberating on what I am able to do, if anything, at this juncture.
I really like that, Scry. Alurin's like a bazooka in a small room at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I wish I had Oracle in hand so I could
Yeah,
just go
turning
for the win.
Thassa's
That'd be
Oracle
sweet.
Consult into Flash Hulk is like a pretty big downside, I'd say. I think that's pretty fair.
Into wait, Flash? You mean Alurin?
Yeah, when you play Alurin, you turn a Consult and an Oracle into Flash
Oh,
Hulk.
into a Flash Hulk. Yeah, basically.
Got 9 mana, and just a big old question mark as far as what I can do with it.
You can pay for Mystic Remora and Ristic Study.
Ah. Actually, I can do some math. I don't know if this will do
Are you
much.
flexing on us with your math skills?
Yeah.
2
I
plus
don't-
2 is 4. Minus 1. That'd be great math.
Math.
I don't think this math does anything though. Ultimately,
That happens
because it
sometimes.
costs a lot just to kind of get somewhere here.
You can go to Beat
Yeah.
Step.
It just doesn't feel good. It definitely doesn't feel good. All right. So here's that. I mean, how do I just like not? How do you just not win here? I don't know.
Dockside
Does
is
he have a dock
strange.
side with that? So here's what we can do. That's all of them. I'm going to exile Ian's Watery Grave.
Sure.
Let's make a blue mana. That seems reasonable. There's one of these boys. Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. I kind of have to do this now, given what's in my hand. I'm going to attempt to overload the Psych Rift.
Graded.
Trigger. I'll draw a card. Ristic Study.
That's fine. It has to be fine, I should say.
I'm gonna, in response to the Ristic Study trigger, I'm gonna cast Mystical Tutor. I'll put Flusterstorm on top.
Ah.
Can I draw a card off Mystic Remora?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Control Shift D. I didn't put on top. I'll counter.
So there are. So you have to sack a. You're down to 2 treasures now, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And there are, what, 3 copies of Flusterstorm on my Rift right now?
Yeah.
I see. Well, darn. Let's see. I'm going to respond.
Sure.
I would like to cast a Dramatic Reversal.
I have some draw triggers.
Mhm.
Draw card. And I will draw card. I will cast Swan Song.
Well, I've done all I can do.
Okay.
Anyone else have responses?
No.
Unfortunately, I am passing priority on that.
All right. One swan, please.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank. Okay. And then Flusterstorm things happen.
Mhm.
All right. That's all I can do. Pass turn.
And now we venture forth into our ultimate demise.
Pay for Mystic Rights.
Down once more
Actually, I
to
probably
the
am fine with just
storm.
dying.
So, Yerman, one thing, at Leyland of Anticipation, it always like seems like it would be good in a CEDH deck, but every single time I've seen it played,
It's
it
real bad.
is
It's real bad.
it's just
Oh.
bad. It's just so bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, there's that card I was going to tutor for.
It also encourages people to keep very bad hands, I've noticed. Like, you're like, oh, well, all my stuff has flash. Like, I'm so cool, blah, blah, blah. But I only have one land. You know, and then shit like that happens all the time. And it's
Intuition
rough.
targeting this person.
Me. Damn it.
That's fucking rude.
I want it to be important.
You have Elder Spirit Guide in your deck, and you also have Veil Summon in your deck, so it's kind of like not worth trying.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
I have Veil Summer in my deck.
Yeah, you're right. I'll target Jared instead.
Seems better.
I mean, I'm tapped out.
I mean, I am tapped out as well.
I could not be. Elder Spirit Guide.
So is that good?
Ian, what turn are you on right now? Did you just fall into like
So
some
it is.
quicksand?
Wait, what?
You have like this whole game, like you have like 6 permanents in play.
Oh yeah. I've done jack shit. I was on a mold of 5 to be fair. Like,
Yeah, that's rough. That's rough to come
These are
back
my
from.
targets.
and I did not draw any of my card advantage engines.
I love false choices.
I do love this specific
I'm
false.
just
choice.
saying,
Not
maybe
why.
if you did, hey,
This
you
is
came to the
Ian's
different
favorite
kind of-
false
that,
choice.
The illusion of choice.
that death right
Of
comment.
all of the false
So
choices,
the
this
the
is
one you
Ian's.
definitely give him is Lion's Eye Diamond.
I was gonna say the LED because
Yeah.
he has to
I've-
work to be able to cast the other ones for less mana. So.
Right.
Oh, this
so
is
he's
so
he's
hot.
got to crack it to do his thing.
Guys, this is so hot what I'm about to do. You don't even know. Right, LED,
You're hot.
LED, crack LED.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Stop pointing at me with intuition. That's rude. Thank you.
Can I see your graveyard? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, look at it! It's a shiny little graveyard.
Ooh, it's so shiny, it's so cool.
All right, cool.
Alright, there's some cards.
What mana are you floating, Braden?
3 red.
Oh, okay.
Aha.
Ah, I see.
I'll
A
cast
mana
my commander.
You're just
On-
casting it.
Yeah. Well, I'm mutating it.
Oh,
Still
you're
fast.
mutating. Okay.
Still
Yeah.
fast. Okay.
When this creature mutates, you may cast target non-creature. Okay. I have no response to the cast trigger.
Same.
All
Or,
right.
well-
Show me your force will already. I'll target Sabine's Reclamation.
Seems reasonable.
You're targeting Savine's Reclamation.
Yeah.
Sure. I will pay 2 life, and I will put that on top of your library.
Oh no! Can I draw 2 cards?
Go for it.
Why are we playing this card? I'm like actually salty. I'm gonna crack this to draw 3 cards. Discard 3 cards.
Wait, what are you cracking? Oh, Cephalid Coliseum, sure.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3.
Mhm.
Oh boy, those are bad cards.
Where they can go.
Go. All right, that's fine.
Okay. What? Yeah, that Sprite Dragon's got to go. Okay.
I don't know why it's there. It doesn't really make any sense to me.
I guess you can see it as like an alternate win with combat, but they only kill one
Yikes.
person
Yeah.
Yeah.
based on what I see so far.
I think I punted there. I didn't think Ian had anything.
Like, if it's your goal to have an alternate win con, just play the what's the 2-mana 2/1 when you play it on creature, each opponent takes one.
I know what you're talking about.
Kaladesh block or whatever.
Yeah, the Fire Archer. It's from Mom and Cat, I think, right?
I'll
Yeah, well,
play
I think
the
there's like 2 of them
Signet
that do
for
a
my
similar
hand.
effect, but yeah. I
Yeah.
think for the role that I think it's trying to play in this deck, that would be a better option.
I guess I don't really care. All right, I'll pass. I win.
Okay. What's that? Upkeep. Draw.
I was expecting a lot of things. That pass was not one of them.
I got like too confident. I should have put the War Drakus on the dockside first, and then made some mana before I did that.
I see.
But it's fine.
Okay. Getting pretty punished here for Chain of Vapor. Let's see what I can do. I'm going to cast a Tainted Pact.
I'll pass on the Tainted Pact.
I'll draw
That
2
seems
cards.
reasonable.
Is that good?
What, Braden?
I'll draw 2 cards. I draw 1 card.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did pay for fish.
Oh. So I'll draw
Oh, were you drawing 2 this whole time?
I think I did. I
You
just
did.
want to draw a card now. How about that?
Okay. Sounds good.
It was
All right,
only
so
one
Tainted
spell.
Pact.
It's only one
Big
spell.
cheat.
Big cheat step. Okay.
Yeah, I think I was supposed to pay for the Mystic Remora too.
All right.
So
for
someone drew
the-
Food Chain. That's funny.
Plunge. Nope. That's like a bad Tainted Pact. Nope.
It's not like a bad Tainted Pact. It's like a better Impulse.
Optics.
That doesn't do anything.
Wow, you remember Yogwill, that really good card that no one complained about until Underworld Breach got printed?
I'm trying to move this in the right direction. All right.
You could have your own Mystic Remora.
I
Yeah,
could.
that's true. Guy's Cradle. I knew you ran that. That's spicy.
That's pretty good.
Yo, Soul Ring, it's in every deck. It has to be the best card here.
Have to be the best card in my deck. Yeah.
Yeah, it's, that's what everyone tells me.
Otherwise, they wouldn't be playing it.
I don't think I can take it. Sad. Goodbye, my Hermy. Hermy.
All right, I was playing the right deck. I just realized that since there was Sprite Dragon, I was playing the right deck. We're just running quite a few cards in common. Yerman, did you edit your deck since you sent it to us the first time? Because I feel like it's different, but I might just be imagining things.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna take Demonic Tutor.
Ooh.
Demolish a tutor.
Now you can get the card you want faster.
Yeah, basically. I'm gonna cast it.
Speed run time.
Is that good?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
I'm kind of curious as to what you get. Did you exile a win condition or an exile creature?
Nope.
Huh, that's odd that you stopped then. You must have one in hand.
I do not see a food chain yet.
Almost like it might be in his hand or what he's getting.
Or it could be, I don't know, a different line.
Or I don't really know your dick well enough to comment.
Sounded like you said my dick.
But
That will go to my hand.
Either way, you can't comment.
That is fair.
fuck.
To be honest, I kind of want Ukima as a blocker. Do I? That seems loose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you guys have a lot of fucking creatures, actually. I'm gonna... Oh, yeah, Braden just also wins next turn.
There's
I?
that.
Oh yeah, there's a good card on top of my library.
Yeah.
Did you pay for Ristic Study on the second?
Demonic
focus?
Tutor? I did not.
Well, now I have the good card in my hand, so we'll just get rid of it.
Okay.
That was
All you, Matt.
Oh, sorry.
Now Matt gets to win.
That's sort of true. You're the one who demonstrated for a win condition instead of an answer.
I did do that. But you have to play to your outs. And me getting an answer is not that.
I agree. You could have waited on the Tainted Pact. You know, one great thing about not being on Allurin is that you don't just get hosed completely by Ristic Study. I think that's probably the biggest upside, actually. like Aloran has a really hard time getting through a Ristic Study, and so does a lot of other win conditions. So the fact neither of them do is like a pretty significant thing.
Actually, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna go ahead and cast this Hullen, Teller of Tales.
Yeah, dude, you got it.
Yeah, sure.
Huh. I'm gonna play this Birds of Paradise. Hullen trigger.
Ristic Study trigger.
Yeah. In response to the Hullen trigger, I'm going to bounce this breeding pool to my. I'm going to tap Float a Colorless and bounce this breeding pool to my hand. And untap the Boreal Druid.
Is that a yes? You paid for Ristic Study, or no, you didn't?
I did. I paid it with the Hollow Fountain.
Okay.
So Hullen trigger, I will draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
And I will put this breeding pool into play. I will. Huh. It's just I'm trying to think about how to do this.
No, you're
Sorry.
fine. You're fine.
This is like Big Dirtle City. I will tap the breeding pool for green, and I will cast this Wirewood Symbiote.
Hey,
using
that's
the one
pretty
green
good.
colorless, or using the one colorless to pay for the risk.
Yeah, sure.
I will have a Hullen trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Draw. I will put this forest into play.
Sure.
Bum, bum. So 3, 4, 5, 5. That's enough.
What?
Yorko, are you winning this turn?
It's unclear. I'm just thinking about what the best course of action based off what's in my hand is.
Okay.
Sorry about that for any kind of delay.
It is what it is.
I will float 5 green mana. And I will cast Finale of Devastation for 3.
Sure.
I have no
I
response.
will pay the 1.
Sure.
Anyone else responding to finale?
No,
I ain't got shit.
I'm F6
Okay,
basically.
cool.
Until I draw a card, I'm F6.
What are you doing?
Oh shit! I go. There's a goddamn Avid Mind sensor.
You have to do your graveyard. You get
Does he?
Or you can go to the top.
Or you can look at the top 4.
or you can do both actually. So you can look at the top
Here, I
4.
look at the top 4 and look at my graveyard.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, fun.
I've
There's
cast
only one
many a
valid
finale
card.
of devastation into a.
Yeah, it's free to look at the top 4 basically.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So view top cards of library. 4. No.
Ewit, give back finale. Got him.
You didn't see that combo.
I believe they call those good games.
Did anyone in the chat?
GG.
No, the only good games are the ones where I win.
Did anyone in
Oh,
the
is that
chat
how it is?
see us on casually competitive yesterday?
Oh yeah, that was a fun time. Those guys are super fucking chill.
They are. They're too chill. They're too chill. I'm like, they're just being a huge asshole. They're so nice.
I'm gonna put this Eternal Witness into play.
Would you like to return the finale devastation to your hand?
I would.
Hot.
I like it.
I'd also like to play this Flooded Strand for turn. This land.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice. GG's.
Is the Wirewood
Got
symbiote
him.
on the battlefield or in exile? Like, what's going on with that?
Oh, it's resolved now.
Okay.
He's vibing.
It was that had been resolved. Sorry.
He's vibing, yeah.
That little like insect on the Wirewood, like the actual Wirewood symbiote in the art, is definitely vibing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How recent was it for you when you found out that Wirewood Symbiote wasn't the elf on the card?
I think we just make a last stand. I'm gonna crack the Flooded Strand and just see what we get.
Nice.
I don't know if I shuffled beforehand. There we go.
Yorko, what's the plan here?
To fetch.
And guess who fucking got there?
Wizard stuff. You think we should get sponsored by Domino's? I don't know.
I would love to get sponsored by Domino's. I had a friend who used
Yeah.
to stream, and his stream goal for every stream was to make enough money to buy a pizza and then eat it on stream. And honestly, like, I was always impressed by those goals.
You know what? That's probably more than we're making. So.
Right now we're making 0.
I'm gonna play this Mana Bridge.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
If anything, that ramps me next turn.
I was about to say the same thing. Like, I haven't drawn lands. Why start now?
I guess I'm gonna have all my lands in my hand by the beginning of next turn.
I'm all set there, Jared. Sorry for dirtling, guys. I thought like
You're
It's a lot
doing your best, buddy.
it's all tough to draw.
You played Dirtle
I
decks.
will move to my turn. I didn't think we get this far, but here we are. I'd like to thank the Academy.
I would like
Thanks,
to
Academy.
thank the Noxious Revival that just dunked me.
I mean,
Yo, chat was that whole time was like savage. Noxious Revival is one of my favorite gotcha cards. It's so fucking good.
Alright, what are cards? How do they work?
I got someone with the Noxious Revival on the casually competitive stream, and they were freaking out there too. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, it dunked on me pretty hard, I thought, right?
I don't even remember what it was. Yeah, Scribe me a river, or no, it was Wizard Staff who brought up Domino's. If you wanna reach out to Domino's and ask them to sponsor us, I'd appreciate it.
I like how like you could definitely look through the chat comments and tell when Braden and I both say something, even though it both says CDH cast. Like we're just two very different people.
What are you talking about?
Alright, let's go to combat. We have this 5/5 with vigilance, and I'll be damned if I don't use it.
There must be a third person on the CDH cast because I've not said anything in the chat this entire time. So
Oh well, yeah, I'm saying in general.
Let's see, you're someone I can swing at. Die.
I have a first strike flyer though.
Yeah, does its power say 5?
No, I just wanted to tease
Alright, swing.
I think that was his way of telling you to suck it.
Ian, when you did that little bit, sounded a little bit more like Seinfeld. Like you got a little deep there.
Yo, Scrimey River is gonna make some Domino's calls.
Let me do
Thanks,
a
homie.
Dox Extortionist check here. So we've got how many things in play? We
I'm
have
making 0. You're making 0. Matt's making 4 as of
Jared,
last time.
you can
No,
just
5
tap
now.
out and cast however many spells you want. You have that much mana. Don't even worry about it.
wait, I see 4 on his field, right? Soul Ring, Mox Diamond, Chrome Mox, Mana Breach.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Because
Apparently, Extortionist makes 4 treasures, and I believe what does he need? 6.
Oh yeah.
What?
I need 7, I think, or 6. It depends on which line I'm going for. It's 4 plus 2 plus 1.
Right.
He needs at
Actually,
the
it's more
minimum.
than that. It's
He
4
said he has.
plus... It's more than that, actually. No, it's 4 plus 2. It's 4 plus 2 plus 1 to go infinite.
Well, Drakus is in your graveyard, isn't it?
I guess yeah, but I don't. I guess
Yeah.
How would I do that? How would I?
You mutate from your graveyard
How?
with Underworld Breach that you're going to get back.
No, that's not how
assuming-
that works. You have to use the escape cost.
Oh,
it's like flash
yeah,
back.
you're right.
So yeah,
It do be like that.
yeah.
I mean, you could do some fancy shit where you get back
Oh
your
yeah,
head,
I'm
but
sure
yeah.
I could.
Anyway, the moral of the story is that it is safe to cast another artifact to the board right now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, dude, you're
I mean, I would tell you for sure if it wasn't, but for
Yeah.
sure.
I would like to put a spell on the stack. That spell's name is that one, Talisman of Dominance.
Ristic study.
This one.
Ristic
This
study.
thing.
Sorry,
this
what?
does not feel like a necessary play.
Ristic study.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay the 1.
Sure.
And I will bounce a
Gems of
Tundra
Remembrance.
to the Mana Breach.
Damn.
Well, I could bounce the Mana Confluence. What's another damage, right? Let's just be optimal.
Nice, got him.
Resolve.
Got him.
Got him. Banana.
All right.
Ba, ba,
That felt very powerful, I guess. I'm going to pass turn.
Powerful magic.
Powerful magic.
Brayden's drawing a card and he's gonna kill us to death.
Hopefully he doesn't punt the game. This one's going on way too long.
Sabine's reclamation. What is your target?
Targeting
Underworld Reach.
Breach.
Nice. I am passing priority, but you have a mana breach trigger before any of this happens.
I am
A
also
foot,
passing priority before any of this happens.
a foot of. What do I want to foot? That's actually difficult. Foot of red.
I see.
Seinfeld has done the shit.
Any
Or you know what, I'll
responses
just do
from
this.
either of you?
I'll just tap the. I'll just do it this way.
Yeah.
Do it that way.
What's the deal with Brayden trying to combo off?
Oh my god.
Well, I'm last to respond, so let me know when I'm all.
Yo, it's all you, homie.
Yeah, it's all you. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna respond against my better judgment.
Let it end, God. Let it end.
No. I will attempt to cast a silence.
That's not good. I have a draw trigger?
Where,
For study, you mean?
Yeah.
Scary.
Trying to think how relevant it is to keep Fabro Elder untapped. These are the questions we have to ask ourselves.
I don't know.
Because
If
like,
you-
the death rate is relevant.
Oh yeah, totally.
I don't know if we want to make mana with the death rate right now.
Oh no, you definitely don't. I feel like you just So
You're
the
the
thing is, like,
talisman.
if you have stuff to fight over the silence,
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Let's do
If
this.
it's-
Let's do that. This feels like the right thing to do. What color are we gonna use?
the 5-color Fabro. I've heard of it in the tales of old.
Not that one. Not that one.
It is spoken only in hushed whispers in dingy pubs.
I'm gonna use the. I'm gonna use the green. I think that seems like the best option currently. Yeah, I'm gonna use the green to pay for Ristic.
Sure.
Oh my god.
All right. That's fine. That can resolve. I'll go to my end step.
I guess
play
that,
this land.
can I use this floating mana for anything?
I don't know. It's up to you. I'll have an Underworld Breach in play. If you want to do something, if you want, you can just you can just do it after the trigger resolves. So yeah.
Let's see.
But
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
I've been dunked on this game.
Are you good to go to my turn?
Yeah.
Untap, upkeep, draw, bam. Okay, main one.
Don't tempt me with a good time, Wizard Staff.
Food chain.
Wow.
Oh, I have to bounce land. I'll bounce command tower.
There it goes. Oh yeah, I had to do that too, right? For silence.
Oh, yeah.
That. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Matthew, priority.
I have passed it.
I think that's really neat.
Okay. Brayden,
What is it?
food chain.
Food chain.
I thought you said you weren't going to go for that line.
I did not confirm or deny anything specific.
All right, sure, yeah, that's fine. I have a draw trigger though.
Yeah, I will not pay.
Whoa. That's fine with me.
Okay, cool. Boop.
Spooky scary.
I'm gonna exile Chaoser. Make 5 blue.
Killing me softly.
I'm gonna play a command tower.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Whoa, okay, I have 1. I'm gonna play as Miss Hall Griffin.
Ristic study.
Go for it.
Oh god, I hit F. What does that do?
Hollow.
Alright, draw. Yeah, that's fine with me.
I would like to respond.
Oh, sorry, I'm also bouncing a land. This tap one.
Yeah, it seems reasonable.
Seems smart.
Oh no, that does change things. Shit. Okay.
Braden, you have your graveyard by now, right? Surely.
What?
Okay. I would like to exile your Cephalid Coliseum.
Sure.
Okay. I will make a white mana, and then I will cast Where targeting Food Chain,
You son of a bitch.
Bouncing Tundra.
Do you have,
I think that's called Get Up Idiot.
Do you have mana for Ristic study?
I do not. Sadly.
Okay.
Regretfully.
You probably want to exile your Mist Hollow Griffin so you can cast your Kazur.
That's with Mist Hollow on the stack.
So I can cast what?
Kazur. It'd be free.
I'm wearing with
It's
Mist Hollow on
It's
the
on
stack.
the stack.
Yeah, yeah.
That makes sense.
Sure. Food chain will go in my graveyard.
All right.
I forgot we're not allowed to do that.
No, you totally are. Mist Hollow resolves.
Wrap it up.
Braden still wins on his next turn.
Sort of.
I guess we're still swinging at you, Jared.
Okie doke.
Okay. I will end the turn.
I have effects.
Okay.
What do we do here, guys? What?
This is when he busts out a Nexus of Fate and goes for the win.
Oh god, I can dream. Is there anything that I should answer that's on any creatures I should kill?
Several.
What's the biggest threat?
Probably Julian, right? No, you can just recast it. I guess it still is Julian, right? So what he just does here is if he has any of the things that allow him to just bounce themselves back, he wins.
Is it?
Last track. Is Learn still in his hand? Is that where we're at now?
Yeah,
I don't-
learn it.
If I had to be like, honest about it, I don't think I just win. I can't search my library right now, which isn't optimal, and I'm digging for something that outlets with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna kick this.
Is it kicked?
Yeah.
Seems kicked.
Honestly, the target could be Kenrith, because it is an outlet for blue mana.
It doesn't really do anything with his deck. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's also true. It's return it to my hand.
Yep. I draw card.
You gotta bounce a land raid.
Sure. Hey, that's a pretty good card to draw.
That's fine.
If you're gonna do that.
All right.
So one interesting thing about this deck for people who are interested is you need to cast a bounce spell from your graveyard infinitely with your commander because your commander doesn't exile it. And when you do, you can pay additional costs like Kicker. So the interesting thing is you can make infinite mana, and then you can feed the infinite mana into the Kicker costs on Blink of an Eye and into the Royal. And so they're actually infinite mana outlets in your deck, which is really cool.
Spicy.
It's really not a lot of other decks I can think of that do that, but
I mean, to an extent, Rashmi can do Kicker.
mm-hmm. Yeah. But I just mean as an infinite mana outlet.
Right, as an infinite mana outlet. I'm just
Usually your outlets are the worst parts of your deck, but Blink of an Eye is actually a pretty good card.
Yeah. Well, I guess what I mean to say is that you can look at a Rashmi list to maybe find some inspiration for this deck based on that.
It's interesting. The color
are you all
differences-
separated?
Yeah, I'm done.
Well, no, I'm trying to think. How would Capsize work with buyback?
It's an additional cost, so you can buy back it. Problem is that it costs 3 mana, which is so much more than 2 mana.
Well, it is.
I'm gonna cast Hullen.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I will bounce this forest to my hand.
Sure.
Okay. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep.
I will play this forest for turn. I will cast this Priest of Titania.
Ristic Study?
My Hullen trigger and the mana breach will go on this. Which happens first? I think it's
Ristic
the mana
Study.
breach, right?
It's Ristic
Oh,
Study.
Ristic Study happens first. Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah, you can stack your own triggers, man.
Because
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
both on cast, so yeah.
You can stack your triggers however you'd like, but my Ristic Study always
Uh,
results first.
I
Right.
will pay the 1 on the Ristic Study.
Sure.
I will bounce this
Yeah.
forest to my hand.
And then replay it and draw a card.
Yeah.
Okay.
For draw. And I will play it.
Sure.
Seems good. Ba-dee, ba-dee, beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, ba-dee, beep, beep.
Yeah, I really feel like Season 1 Naruto right now.
Yeah.
I will float a green.
It's just
that sounds like an
I've
insult.
got all this power and I have no idea how to use it.
I'm going to return this forest to my hand. I will untap the Boreal Druid.
Sure.
Sure.
I'll float a colorless.
Sure.
I will go ahead and play this Jiraga Tree Speaker.
Sure.
Yep.
Paying the 1 for Ristic Study.
Okay.
Holland, mana breach
Yep,
trigger.
your trigger.
I will put this island to my hand. I will draw a card and put down this forest.
Boop, boop, ba-dee, boop, boop, ba-dee, ba-dee, boop, boop, boop. Which just says believe it. Yeah, North does such a throw. You just do your thing, man.
For the green, for the green, fine. I will bounce this Boreal Druid with Wirewood Symbiote and untap the Birds of Paradise. Using that green floating, I'm gonna go ahead and cast this Boreal Druid.
Are you paying for Ristic Study on all this? Like,
I will. I haven't. This is my first. This is casting this Boreal Druid is your next new Ristic Study trigger.
okay. Are you paying for it?
I will go ahead and tap this forest to add an extra green for the Mystic Study. I will go ahead and bounce the forest to my hand, to the Mana Breach.
Sure.
I will draw a card.
Sure.
I will play this forest. I will go ahead and pay 1, 2, and I'm going to go ahead and cast this Rest in Peace.
That's pretty good.
That one is helpful.
I will
have a draw
pay.
trigger.
I will pay the 1.
I'll Fierce Guardianship it. Oops, I dragged it all the way over to Ian's board, but
Responds to the Fierce Guardianship
sure.
goes to no. I mean, it goes. It starts with Ian.
I'm nothing.
Dude, you're the
I
only
will
one who playing
tap
this game
on
at this
that.
point, I think.
There are mana breach
yeah, fine.
in here too.
Yeah.
Alright.
Braden, did you bounce the land?
Nope.
Okay.
One thing that happens a lot is people just hop into the Paco Discord and they'll be like, "Why is this commander competitive?" And I like have no idea how to answer that question. Like, it's just such a broad question that it's like impossible to answer over text.
Well,
I feel like
resolving Ristic Study is a good step
what?
for a lot of commanders. I'm saying, like, sometimes like having a strong 99 can get you to a lot of good places.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, Paco's skill is the fact that when you explode it out of nowhere, the format's just not built to handle it.
Yeah,
So 9.
and it probably shouldn't be. It's like it's the kind of like asterisk you have to put on there. Like, unless your meta is exclusively Paco players, it's probably not correct to build your deck to beat a Paco deck because it makes you weak to every other deck in the format.
Yes, exactly.
Are you
Which is
winning?
kind of
Yorko?
Sorry.
I'd like find a scoop if you have it. I just need you to show me.
I don't. God, it's like the loosest fucking play.
Really?
If you hadn't bounced Tullen, I think I would have.
Okay.
It's just now he's got summoning sickness.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, he doesn't.
Wait, yeah, can you make red mana? Yeah.
I can.
Okay, there we go.
So we're dead.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because I can bounce something, play the allure, unless you guys have interaction with the Allurin.
I don't.
I have nothing.
I'll get to draw, unless you're producing extra mana, I get to draw a card every time you do that, though.
That's true.
I mean, you can also just, like, kill your Priest of Titania, then replay it, and then off Kenrith.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of mana.
Oh wait, yeah. It does make a lot of mana. Holy shit.
Oh wait, no, Matt, you can.
Yeah.
You also can just bounce.
Untap
Like
it.
the land you bounce can just be the cradle, and you can pay for the study.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
It has to
I
be
guess
a
I can
forest
do
you
that.
bounce, right? Oh, as part of the mana.
Oh,
Yeah,
part
okay,
of
we're
the
so
Yeah,
mana.
dead.
mana breach.
Oh yeah,
I
we're
think
so
we're
dead.
talking about mana breach.
I don't know
Okay,
why we're
well,
still
well,
here.
I'm
Can
happy
we
to
put the
continue.
finale for the outlet?
Yeah.
I think that's fine. Sorry, I just didn't see it. I forgot that. I forgot literally forgot Kenrith being a thing.
All right.
You can. Do you have anything, Jared?
Nope. I was gonna say because it doesn't matter that there's an Mind Sensor because you can just get a witness, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And the trample is pretty hot too with Kenrith.
All right, I'll scoop. I just want to
Yeah,
get on to
yeah.
the next one.
I do too.
All right.
All right, cool.
Sorry about that, guys.
No, it's okay. It's the deck sometimes. So now, Brayden, you are switching over to the deck you've made with the edits, right?
Yes. Just trying.
Okay. Yeah. So chat. Normally in the middle here, with this the first game, I'll say 1.2 games because a Hermit Druid early game. I don't know how much we can count it, but it's still a game, obviously. But normally at this point we'd go into the deck, but we talked to Yermorn, who is our lovely patron tonight, sponsoring this episode. And we're just going to send him all the adjustments instead. Do you want me to throw that up in chat, Brayden?
No, I just couldn't find it. It wasn't loading on my mouse field on my computer, so I had to send it. I just send the link for some reason.
Yeah. So now we're gonna do a second game. Well, I guess a third game. With the edits made to the list.
Cool. Yes.
If the other two of you want to ready up, just so that when Brayden's ready to go, we can jump into it. That'd be great.
And I will also say I would definitely volunteer, even if it's off stream. I would definitely volunteer to look at the list and talk to you, so you have more notes to give.
Yeah, definitely. Happily.
However it works out is fine with me.
Yeah.
Kind of awkward.
I think the list is definitely very interesting, and some of the weaknesses are probably in the fact that it does have that pretty aggressive graveyard reliance. Had an early rip resolved, you'd be in a bit of trouble. But I'm not sure about the lines circumventing that.
Because the upside is so much better than a Snapcaster Mage. So I feel like there's a lot more reason to be going for that strategy in a way, because
definitely
it's not a single time use. You have a larger range of targets.
Mm-hmm.
You have less of a drawback if it gets countered because it still stays in your graveyard. So I think a lot of those things together make it worth that risk to rest in peace. What I'd be looking for when I see the list is what your plan B is if there is a rest in peace resolved on some key cards.
Right.
What is your plan B in terms of how the deck can be relevant at that point?
I didn't realize that you could cast artifacts and enchantments off of it. That's insane.
Yeah, that's a really great thing. And that game specifically, you can see
I accidentally just raided up with the wrong deck
because I can't respond to that.
We got to restart. Sorry, I raided up with the wrong deck.
Oh,
one thing to say, I know, Brayden, in your version you've added Time Twister, and we do tend to disagree on this, but I do not think if your deck is Underworld Breach focused, you should be playing Time Twister.
I think Time Twister is broken.
I understand it's a broken magic card.
Narset and Alms Collector, I think you kind of have to play it, and Smuggler Tithe.
I was going to say, the fact that there is a further upside is just icing.
What's up? Sorry, I missed that.
The fact that there is actually a further upside to Time Twister beyond just the fact that you're resolving Time Twister, that's pretty cool too. Icing on the cake.
Oh, see, I see it as a downside in the deck. That's my point. I think the deck. You want to, when I've been playing a lot of Turbo Breach, and throwing stuff in your graveyard is an upside, and I purposely do not play Time Twister in those decks.
Yeah, I don't think you value Time Twister enough. I don't think you think it's as good as it is.
That is a statement, and I understand it. So that's
because I don't have $3,000.
I mean, that's a fair reason.
No, legitimately, there are very few decks I would argue that Time Twister is bad in, and anything relying on Breach, I would say it is. But
I guess the difference is we're not really relying on Breach. That's the thing, right? We're not a Breach deck.
Well, you are a graveyard deck, though. You have no win.
No. Well, I disagree to that too, because it's literally Dockside and a bounce spell is our win condition.
Right, but you need the graveyard for that to happen, don't you?
No. We only need those two cards. That's all we need. So, sure, we need access to the graveyard, but we don't need a full graveyard once that happens.
I see.
So
sure.
We're not as locked in terms of being a graveyard deck, because we can just win the game with a bounce spell.
Right. You're not like Marin levels of Graveyard Reliance.
Did I just do this again? Oh my gosh! I'm sorry, everyone. I definitely don't play that card, so I just did it again. What am I saving this deck as?
You lose again.
Stream.
Wow, you're not having a great night, Brayden.
Deck's over for.
Actually, the stream just probably saw me not do it, so that's kind of my fault. All right. Yeah, there we go. The deck just completely changed after I clicked it. I'm not on that. Okay, good. All right.
Is this for real this time?
Yeah, hopefully.
I rolled a 2 last time. I'm not going to re-roll my dice.
Pretty good.
I rolled a 4, so.
I also have rolled a 2.
6? Is that the high roll?
Is a 6 a high roll?
No,
Yeah.
4. Did Brandon get a 6?
All right, I'll get a 6. Yeah, this is
Oh wait, no, Brayden, what'd you roll?
A6.
Oh, yeah.
Got it.
Well,
Yeah, why is this in my head forever? For example, Ian, we can just win the game with a Winds of Rebuke and a Dockside, or an Into the Royal and a Dockside and
I'm
a
certain.
Oh yeah, sure. I guess in that circumstance, I was thinking more like in the world where you are dealing with rest in peace. But yeah,
Yeah, but then
I'm gonna be going to
right.
6.
That's a different conversation. I understand. Yeah. I am keeping this for 7.
I'm keeping
I just ripped 3 no landers in a row.
that sucks.
Is this a keepable no lander? It is not. We're going to have to go to 5. All right, this one has a playable amount of cards. Neat.
Nice.
So I'm going to put 2 back.
Interesting.
This one is not great. This one is also not great.
You lose some, you lose some. It's kind of the way the cookie crumbles. As Yorka loves to say,
What?
get fucked, idiot. You know?
Never said that in my life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We good?
I'm good.
Yep, I have selected my hand.
All right. Pre-game actions.
Oh my god.
Go ahead.
Gemstone Caverns.
That's pretty good.
More than meets the eye.
Exiling Elvish Spirit Guide.
Sure.
What?
Sure.
This is your turn now. Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
I see.
Oh yes.
Oh, that's not good.
Do.
You just win next turn, don't you?
His silence indicates it's a very spicy.
I just win next turn?
Yeah, I think you do. Oh no, you don't have a dork. You don't have a dork. Okay, yeah, we're fine. We don't die.
I was like,
Sorry. That's not good.
Vamp Tutor.
Yep.
All right.
His hand is a Jace and a Mana Crypt, and that's his hand.
Wow. That's almost 5 cards. Maybe the Jace counts for 2 cards. We just don't
There's
know.
some lands.
It's a split card, like Priscilla.
Oh, that's a card I didn't put in here. Why is that card not in this deck? I fucked up.
Oh no.
Oops.
I know the feeling.
Wow, failed to find on a vampiric tutor. Nice.
Well,
I was thinking he could go for turn one food chain, but I then realized he didn't have a dork
I'm
to
trying to
sack.
think of it if it's like a ritual, maybe.
Yeah.
also, yeah.
Because didn't we see a dark ritual in like the first game?
I guess I'm gonna go with this thing.
Yeah, that's what I would do probably.
Oh wait, it's not my hand. Sorry, it's on top of my library.
Yeah,
boop.
having dorks in your starting hand is rough.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Main 1. I'm going to play a Nurturing Peatland. I'm gonna play
Oh, Pete.
and a Crypt. Take 1.
Pretty fucking good.
Play Kazir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Good instep.
This next turn he wins.
Well, I'll let you know when I can do something about it, Chief.
Chief.
I was thinking about exiling the Crypt and just going for the Druid play, but didn't really matter.
I think Crypt's so good. It's really hard to throw that away.
I'll play a Flooded Strand. Back it. Or
Oh, I meant to put this in the chat for the people who watching who care. This is the updated deck list.
I will go ahead and play Passage Pilgrim.
That's not good.
Good.
Doesn't feel as great as Ian.
I'm doing things.
I mean, if I draw a soul ring, I can play the game. Nope, not that time.
Is that
Sometimes it be like that, gamers. Okay.
What a game.
I'm gonna take 2 for this breeding pool, and I'm
Nice.
going to sad pass.
Resolves.
I hate my life.
Okay.
That's pretty good stuff too.
Untap, upkeep, evens. I take damage. Ouch.
I enjoy how you can like use your commander just to get back like a mana vault if that's something that you're in the market for.
Yeah. I wish
Yeah,
you
it's
could
pretty
get back
spicy.
lands.
Got some,
Can you
got
get
some
back
like
lands?
game
Oh, it says
utility
cast,
to
it
it. That,
says
I like
cast.
stuff. Like,
Speaking of commander, I should play with my commander out.
okay.
Oh, is that what we're playing?
I'll take one.
No, I'm playing Canlander.
I thought we were all just playing Yori on standard.
Oh god. Taint effect?
I'll pass priority on that.
Yeah, me too.
That's not good. All right, go ahead.
Cool.
You want Swan Song, right?
I was going to say, if he takes that swan song,
He's
I'm very
still going.
scared.
The madman.
Can you imagine if I was that much of a baller?
Spooky.
I was expecting you to get Tainted Consult instead of Tainted Pact, to be honest. Guess it does. It doesn't matter if you're going for the Kaiser. Turn 1 line.
Boo boo ba doo boo boo. Exiling half my deck.
Yeah, but that's what you want to do.
Ukima lets me do this without worrying what I hit.
Yeah, I definitely feel like Ukima is a...
Yeah.
I feel like if you were playing in a tournament over the course of like an entire day, I'd rather have Ukima because I can just like slam the console and not worry.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fair. That's okay. I am like a desert plant. I thrive
right.
in
We're
harsh
back
environments.
from the dead. Our stream is back from the dead. Our stream was down for like 30 seconds there. All right, that's
Stream.
that's gonna be a problem. So
Content.
I'm gonna bounce here because they're
And we mill too?
yeah.
If
That's
it's
fine.
all.
Well, it has to resolve first.
Yeah.
Is it good, Jared? Do you want to counter it?
I love it. It's great.
All right. Thought you were getting a little picky there. Didn't like the
Ryan, Storm, and Tarnished Citadel. Wow, those would have been reasonable things to draw.
Trap Island and Plunge. Alright, I'll pass turn.
All right, we better have an answer for this. I'm gonna tell
Yeah,
everyone
got
else
it.
I would have countered it if I could have. So
I mean, you bought everyone a turn. You're doing great.
all right, can't wait to hear back from the haters.
Show me Reclamation Sage.
I will
Oh,
cast David Mind Sensor in response to your fetch if you promise you're going to cast a Reclamation Sage.
Wait, you can't cast that right now. What? I'm gonna crack with that.
Hey guys, Braden's drunk streaming.
No, you missed the line. It's Simeon Spirit Guide into Simeon Spirit Guide Metamorphose, Aven Mind Sensor.
Guys, I
Got him.
like say stuff
Also,
that's
he's
wrong
playing-
intentionally all the time.
Fucking-
And sometimes I don't, and then I double down. This time, like, yeah, I double down. What's going on? Ooh. 34 life already. Are you just
Wow.
not on duels in this deck, Yorko?
I think I had taken out duels when I was editing it for what my actual deck was going to be, and I didn't change it back beforehand. So I just figured I'd stay consistent and play with the same list.
What do you think we
gotcha.
are? Competitive casual players? Come on. You gotta. I don't know what I was even going to say. I'm not even going to try.
Yeah, you shouldn't stop.
I'm like, you're about to be really elitist, and I'm not a big fan of it, but okay.
I love the elitist in him. I'm going to go ahead and play this Elvish Mystic.
Who in the chat is running Advantage Thrasios, which is the worst Thrasios and Boros pair?
I'll end the turn.
Ian,
All right.
Ian, you're gonna have to chill out if you want to keep talking like that. You're about to sound like
just
me.
saying.
You're about to start a fight.
I'm just saying.
What does this one do? I don't know. I'll play around the Avid Mind Sensor. I'll crack Bloodsteinmire.
If you wanna real Zerda deck, everybody, I'm about to post in chat.
Oh my god.
Sorry, man. The results do not lie, and this deck kicks it.
Talks about not liking elitism, then proceeds to be an elitist pig.
That's not an elitist. That is, if everyone wants to play good Magic, this is a strictly better deck. Hot take. I don't know, man. The results don't lie.
And those I'm not either.
Yeah, Scry. If you're playing Blue Farm, it's Braden is considered thinks it's the best deck in the format. So.
What do I think is?
Blue Farm.
Yeah, it's like probably. It's like definitely up there. I don't know. I don't want I don't want other people. No offense. I'm not trying to sound like I'm complaining or anything. But I generally don't want other people saying that I say that. However, yeah. I mean, I think that is probably true. Well, I hope we have an answer to this problem because I don't.
Upkeep. Evens damage. Ouch.
Indeed.
Ah, yes. These magic cards are still magic cards.
I guess I could have done this into... No, I couldn't have. Okay, I'm not stupid.
Give me a sec. I gotta think here, guys. Sorry if it's gonna take a second.
That's fine.
That's right. I've thought before. I know how hard it can be.
Dark Ritual.
Ooh, spicy.
I'll pass on Dark Rit.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. Just trying to think if I need to I don't know, crack my land. But it's fine. You can make your mana.
Cool. 1, 2. Pay 1 for a green. Use 1 black. Try to cast Khazar.
I'll pass on Khazar.
We lose to that. I'll be very
That's fine.
Okay. Jared, do you have anything?
Nope.
You've literal nothing?
I have literal nothing.
Yorko, you have nothing?
Nothing.
Alright, I'll put a colorless and crack my lands. Well, I guess that's what we do. I guess it doesn't change whatever I do. I'll cast Frantic Search.
Sure, no responses.
Yeah.
I'll discard these really bad cards.
Quick, someone counter it.
I have nothing.
Okay.
Because they're on the stack, I guess priority goes around. But
there it goes.
Okay. I think you win.
Zoop.
Yep. Exile for doesn't really matter. Say 5 green. I have an Eternal Scourge in my graveyard. In exile. I recast it infinite times with the food chain.
Yeah.
Make mana of every color, and then just recast Ukima and dome everybody to death.
Everyone's good with that?
Good games, guys.
Yeah, good games. I had a Fierce Guardianship. I could have cast against the food chain, but I wanted to force the table to interact with food chain. I don't know how I felt about that. I thought Jared would have more interaction than he ever ended up having, but all these games.
I was the only one to interact in the first 2 games. To the
that is fair.
Play. And that game, it was like either keep a 5 without counters or go to 4. And I feel going to 4, I'd never win.
Yeah,
That's also fair.
That's kind of where I'm at. It's like I can try to mull the 4 with interaction, but I think it was better to just hope he didn't have it or hope someone else had an answer at that point.
One thing I could have done is I could have, I don't know.
I mean, countering the food chain there probably was the right move.
Because I had a Limdol's Vaults, but obviously that doesn't resolve the issue because nothing gets put in my hand. So
yeah, what was your hand?
Me?
It was like
I knew your hand.
it was something like a Limdol's Vault and a Enlightened Tutor, Aspire of Industry. Something else that was not relevant to the current situation.
Yeah, I think
it would have been like Limdol's Vaulting for like maybe like a Mana Rock or something at that point.
Yeah, no.
With something good underneath it.
I didn't really have a good. That was my 6, and it just was able to like play a ton of rocks and it had a Winds Rebuke, which is like one of my win conditions. So I felt like an interaction. So I thought that was fair. It also had Fierce Guardianship. I'm probably gonna cut Fierce Guardianship from this deck.
It does seem like it would take a while. Like you're not like rushing to cast your commander necessarily.
Yeah. So I think I'd probably change that.
Yeah. Hot take. I think that Fierce Guardianship is a good card in the decks that it's it's really good in the decks it's good in, right?
I think it's broken.
But I feel like it's like not.
I think it's like literally one of the best cards in the deck in decks that it's good in. And then I think
and like for decks that you're not rushing for commander, in decks where your commander costs more than 2, I would be kind of hesitant.
Yeah.
Because if you're only reasoning of playing your 3 CMC commanders to have a free counterspell, then you force yourself into 3 mana either way, except you did it at sorcery speed.
Yeah. I think to be fair though, I think like playing your commander, except in the case of this commander specifically, but in most scenarios, playing your commander is a like a tempo positive move, right?
Right.
So like being like, all right, play my commander on turn 3, hold up the Fierce Guardianship is like usually valuable enough. Where in this deck it's like kind of different because you kind of want to hold up your commander for value.
Right.
One thing I did to try to counteract that was I stuffed the deck with cantrips so that you can just really early on play like a 2-drop and then on turn 4 like play your commander onto it. But the games with Ukima at the table are just not going that long. So
yeah, that's fair. This Ukima deck is pretty aggressively slanted, and it feels like it's not the best matchup for the value-oriented deck.
And I also think you had Gemstone Caverns in 2 of your starting hands, I think, out of the 3 games we played.
Yeah.
And I think that puts the deck at a huge advantage. Thanks.
Oh, extremely. Yeah. They were pretty great hands. Yeah.
Thanks to the density of like 1 mana tutors in the deck, it puts you at like a serious advantage to be able to do that before you untap.
Totally.
That's why Gemstone Caverns is like one of the best cards in food chain decks. Like you play Gemstone Caverns on like most decks just because it's good, but then like when you play it in a food chain deck for the first time, you're like, oh, this is like insane because you're like getting a half turn on everyone is like busted.
This is to go even further beyond.
Yeah. So
yeah.
I don't know how big to make my face. Probably not very big, but I just want to like look over this list for a second, real quick before we.
Sure. Braden, can you share your screen so I can look with you?
I was about to say, do you have a way that I can access that?
Probably.
Discord usually.
Yeah, no, I just have to do it in a way that isn't like destroying my.
Sure. Yeah.
Go watch the stream. Sorry, I'm not going to be moving around.
Not how that works.
It's good. I'm just worried it's going to destroy my.
Yeah.
Why don't we just open a game and then you just lay your deck out somewhere, or like put your deck in your graveyard?
I think it's probably easier for Chad if he watches it in the window. I don't mind watching on the stream.
So we're on Goblin Matron, and the only Goblin I have in the deck is currently Dockside Extortionist. I thought about Goblin.
Dude, Engineer is good though. Yeah.
But I don't think I would play like a 2. I don't think I'd play a 1 mana instant that said put an artifact into your graveyard. Like I don't think I'd play that in this deck.
Are you already running both recruiters? Because you have the white recruiter that I don't think you're running right now.
I don't think we want to play too many of them because they're humans.
It is a human, yeah.
I see.
Imperial Recruiter gets Lord Dracus, which the other one notably doesn't.
Yes,
And
that's fair.
this one also gets Thos. It also gets Thassa's Oracle, which probably won't come up, but like it also gets
Yeah.
Dreadhorde Arcanist,
Nice.
Dockside Extortionist. The only creature with more than 2 power in our deck is actually Alms Collector. So Imperial Recruiter is like actual toolboxiness, which I like.
So how much you own into the wheel sub theme?
I think we're pretty deep into it. I mean, we're on Windfall, Wheel of Fortune, Time Twister, and we're on Narset, Part of Veils, Alm Collector, and Smothering Tithe.
Yeah, that's
And
pretty
one of
fair.
our
I think
win
you're on
conditions
Breach.
is the
Yeah.
Underworld Breach, Angel's Grace combo.
Right.
We also have Thassa's Oracle as another outlet there, so I'm thinking about cutting Angel's Grace, to be honest. But
Are
Angel's
you
Grace
not on Brain Freeze?
I am.
Oh, you are. Sorry, I didn't see it there. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is one of the
Oh,
reasons
yeah,
I
there
feel
it is.
comfortable being on Twister is because we can just get a
Yeah.
brain freeze and
Yeah.
mill our
Hmm.
deck basically from scratch, which I feel pretty confident is fine. So, yeah. So if people don't know, like one of the primary win conditions in the deck is you Vadrok a Dockside Extortionist, which lets you cast a card from your graveyard that is not a creature. So that covers enchantments, which is like insane to me. I didn't even really consider that in deck building, and I might go back and add some stuff because of it. But the thing you do is you get a probably a Blink of an Eye, and then you bounce your Blink of an Eye over and over again, and you make infinite mana. Then once you have infinite mana, you can draw your deck by using the kicker on Blink of an Eye to draw your deck as you go through the loop. Additionally, we have Windsor Rebuke, which lets us make infinite mana, mill our whole deck, and then what we can do actually is cast the Underworld Breach from our graveyard at the end of the loop with Vadrok, and then cast Angel's Grace Windfall, which means we'll survive, but all of our opponents will die because we'll have milled their whole deck with Windsor Rebuke.
How do you beat opponents who have Eldrazi's?
Eldrazi's? We do have a Thassa's Oracle,
Oh, right. Okay.
so it's like a thing we can do.
I have a thought on some things here.
Sure.
Kind of more things outside the combo because obviously you're more in tune with the actual combo side of the deck. Well, red and the mutate cost, correct?
What?
Your mutate cost, it's double red.
Yeah.
Okay, because I forget they're all like different how they work. So it's a blue-white hybrid with double red. Okay, because this seems like it could be a deck that would be receptive to a Blood Moon in the deck,
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
and also the Dockside has treasures, so you circumvent that with that.
Yeah. Also,
I
we
could
can
also
we
see
can return Blood Moon from our graveyard using Vadrok, which is like hilarious.
exactly. Yep, exactly what I was about to say. So. I don't know how many slots you have as flex to cut for a Blood Moon, because obviously it's not the core of the deck.
I think
But
we
I
can
could see
cut
you playing
some
that.
stuff like for Search. Probably Deflecting Swat. Deflecting Swat isn't good enough.
Yeah,
Um,
I do like that inclusion quite a lot. Do we think it's probably too greedy for a back to basics, right?
yeah, I think so. I think
Yeah.
we're casting too many spells of too many different colors, to be honest.
That's super fair.
I don't
Yeah.
like Mana Vault. I added it. I didn't like it.
Yeah, it seems colorless is really bad in your deck, to be honest.
I
You
agree.
don't do as much as you can with it. That's fair.
The idea
Yeah,
was
like I
it's
feel
just
like
good
it
with
really only
wheels.
gets tied in collector.
It's like good with wheels in my mind.
Yeah.
But
Is there ever a situation where you're trying to ramp out your commander? Like I'm thinking like along the lines of like a ritual,
Like a Rite of
hieratic
Flame?
ritual. Because that's like kind of like what the new Visit deck.
I think
does.
Rite of Flame is actually good enough, to be honest.
It could be.
Yeah.
So
Octopus, I know we talked about it earlier, and it does help with the mutate thing, but it does just seem too cute.
Well, I think it's like really good, to be honest. So the cute interaction that people might not know is that you can mutate at instant speed with the Sea Dasher, which lets you either bring out like an Underworld Breach at instant speed, or Mystic Remora at instant speed, or let you just cast a counter spell out of your graveyard. So those are all like powerful things to have access to. Also lets you bring back a like I guess like a Twister at instant speed if you like want to disrupt someone's hand.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
So-
so like the utility is actually on the commander. It's actually on Vadrok. The utility isn't on the octopus.
Yes, but we
Necessarily.
have to be. Sometimes you need to trigger the mutate ability, and Vadrok's already in play,
Right.
and so like Vadrok has already been used once to bring something back, and Vadrok's
Right.
just sitting in play, and sometimes it's even just like if you mutate Vadrok with the Sea Dasher Octopus, you can put a bounce spell back to your hand. Well, you can just cast the bounce spell,
Yeah.
and then you can bounce the Vadrok back to your hand, and then you can go for it for a combo.
Yeah.
And then it's not bad. It's like it just goes onto the Vadrok and makes it so your commander could be like has curiosity, which is like
Yeah.
it's a pretty good body if you actually read Vadrok.
Mhm.
It's a 3-mana 3/3 with flying and first strike, which gets through
Yeah.
Drake, which
One,
is very relevant.
One other thing I'm noticing here, with the Supreme Verdict, it's like a very solid wipe, but it also does not get hit with or it cannot get hit with Vadrok. So like if you are running into more of a wipe meta, or a meta where you think Pyroclasms and stuff will be
I think
better.
Anger of the Gods is probably just better, right?
You could also
Yeah.
Anger. Even definitely Clarion isn't.
I don't know. I don't know about Anger. Maybe Sweltering Suns, just because Anger, there are a number of
Well, we
creatures
can
that
actually
think
cycle the
that you don't want to
Sweltering
get rid of.
Suns. So we can cycle the Sweltering Suns and then
Yeah,
mutate
exactly.
Vadrok, which is like kind of cute.
Yeah. Sun seems like a nice one.
So
and it doesn't exile your creatures, right? Which is good. So it's not a nombo with
Yeah.
Breach or Vadrok himself
yeah, I like that.
itself.
All right. We need one more card. I kind of like thought of High Tide, but I just think we can't use the blue mana well enough.
But so that's the thing, right? So like there is definitely a version of the deck where you can exacerbate the Blood Moon back to basic strategy. It like exists. I don't know if you want it though. You know what I mean?
I want to see
And-
has. I just want to make sure there's nothing in the chat being said we should pick up.
Sure.
Goblin Recruiter would be better for Dockside than Goblin Matron. Is that true? Who's Goblin Recruiter?
Yeah.
Goes on top of Library, right?
Yeah, no, it's not better there.
Yeah, you have to put him back on top. I don't really like that.
And there's so back to the Goblin thing. There is probably a world where you can go a little more heavy on the goblins, right? So if you're a little more artifact heavy, there's probably something you can do with both Goblin Recruiter and Goblin
Yeah, I just don't think there's like a world where
Engineer.
like, that's what we want to
or
do.
Welder. Sorry. Yeah. No, I completely agree. I don't think that's this world.
I think it's really underestimated. That I like didn't realize this at the beginning of the stream. We can Vadrok back our Underworld Breach, which is like absurd.
Oh yeah, that's amazing.
That's
Yeah.
like really good. So
Yeah, I agree. You guys, so did you cut Idyllic Tutor? Because I do think that's a good inclusion, to be honest.
I it was awful every time I drew it. Like
Really? Okay.
yeah, 3 mana tutors are just like super rough.
You know, it sucks, but like, oh, are you playing Muddle?
No, I think I should be though.
Yeah, that feels like a card needed.
I'll add Muddle. I mean, as I say, 3 mana tutors suck, but you use Muddle Mixture as an interaction spell like really often.
Yeah.
It's really only when you need to win.
It's
that
good
you-
because it's not just a 3-mana tutor, right?
Mhm.
Like it's
yeah, like that was
it
the thing,
gets
like,
it gets all your best stuff too.
I'm kind of happy with this list, to be honest. Like, I think there's
Yeah,
room for improvement, but I think this list is actually like pretty powerful. Maybe like a, you know what? Maybe like what's this steel enchantment?
Yeah, it's fine, but like if you're worried about slots, it's definitely not a card to jam
I
in.
feel if one of your lines is Dockside Extortionist, then removing their enchantments in play may not be optimal.
That's fair.
Also fair, yeah.
Obviously, unless it's like a game-winning one, you might want to,
Yeah,
leave
like stealing
them.
a risky
Yeah.
study is pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, Risk of Study is a good card always, especially now that you can just reanimate it.
I wish there
Yeah.
was like, so we're also on War Dracus, which can also trigger mutate. I wish there was like one more mutate card, like one more creature with mutate.
It didn't suck.
It didn't suck. I looked through all of them. Like, so you
Yeah.
can actually, I don't know if you guys know this, but you can actually do this in Moxfield. You can just search like as if it was Scryfall, and I looked through all the cards that had mutate, and this one's like not the worst. It's 4 mana. When it mutates, you draw a card. It's like pretty bad though.
Yeah.
Um,
That's the bird, right?
yeah. There's one that makes your mutate costs one less, which is like almost good enough, but the upside is you loot, which like isn't good enough. But it does give you a card to. It does give you a card to mutate onto, which is like kind of.
Yeah, and it's also like a card in the graveyard.
Maybe we're supposed to be playing this card.
They're talking about the symbiote, right?
Yeah, maybe we're supposed to be on this.
That like it doesn't feel like the worst thing. Yeah. That's such a weird card to be suggesting for a competitive EDH deck, but
Yeah, I'm gonna add that to main board.
I don't know. It feels like it could just be narrow. I'd rather be just playing a regular ramp spell of some kind.
But the thing that is neat is that it's
A
how
fraud.
does Vedrok word it? Is it target? Yeah. One sec. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Yeah, the fact that like it loots is actually like kind of relevant. I hadn't really considered the looting aspect, how valuable that was
yeah.
before I played the deck. And the fact that it makes the Vedrok 3 mana instead of 4 mana is like kind of huge.
Yeah. Especially with the loops.
Yeah, with the loops especially. Yeah.
I love what I'm watching you on a delay right now, and I just saw you sneeze. That's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie.
They're so mean. I really hate Goblin Matrons so much.
Fuck you. Goblin Matron's great.
I mean,
If it wasn't a non-human, I think it would be different. But like,
Yeah, non-humans are just have like a special kind of value in this deck.
yeah, I agreed.
Do I cut top? I don't know if this.
I would
is a
also
top
just
deck.
consider like what some 2-mana hate bears would be that are non-humans. That could be
That's yeah. I was
Well,
just
that's
thinking about
Alms
that. Like,
Collector, right? Is one of those.
yeah.
It's really hard to play Leonin Arbiter in this format.
Okay, wait, Braden. This may be like 15 on the spice scale, but have you thought about? Oh no, you are on Curse Totem, so I guess probably not. But like, have you thought about Sharpshooter?
With oh, is it Goblin?
Yeah,
And then we play. Do we play Splinter Twin?
I mean you can. I don't know if that's necessarily the case, but you are on Curse Totem, which is a pretty heavy non-bow.
Yeah. Hmm.
You honestly know what could work for this deck? Like an Ornithopter or something. Like just a 0-mana mutate shell.
I thought about that. There's the one drop that gets a +1/+1 counter whenever you mutate on it. I'm not sure about Ornithopter. That card's like kind of rough.
Like just
Are
something
there-
that you can, like enable mutate right away.
Are there any Ghostly Flicker, Mystic Sanctuary things you can do with Vadrok?
No, because they enter the battlefield separately. So when it enters battlefield, it's not
Ah, that
mutating.
sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. Because if you could, that would be pretty hot.
I mean,
Are you
yeah.
playing Sanctuary, by the way?
No.
Probably feels like maybe should be.
Yeah.
I don't know. If you get off the Blood Moon plan at any point, probably.
Yeah. Probably want to go down one of these. up
And
one
it sucks
more.
because we're trying for non-humans, because Magus the Moon would be great with Imperial Recruiter, but
Yeah, we only have so much room for creatures in this deck because like our deck
Yeah.
is kind of like, you know.
I mean, as far as Magus is concerned, I think you have to look at it the same way you do in a lot of other decks. You don't look at it as a relevant creature, and you look at it as a second copy of Blood Moon.
yeah, that's fair.
Because you're using it for the same purpose.
Yeah.
You know, you're not mutating onto Blood Moon. It's the same thing with Magus.
I keep trying to
Yeah,
cut
that's fair.
lands and then just realizing I can't cut them because they're too.
The actual question is, do you want 2 Blood Moons? I don't know what the answer
I
is
don't
to
think
that
so.
right now.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Also, you can't get that one back with Vadrok.
Yeah.
So
All right.
I think it's in a really good space.
I
Yeah.
agree. I hope that Yerman is happy with what we've got.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
Checking chat?
I just did.
yeah, I
Ooh,
like the
Legacy's
Red
Allure.
especially
Ooh.
for
Legacy's Allure is
Ooh.
definitely good. Yeah.
Ooh, Everyone on the Paco server tells me I shouldn't be playing that card, and I just keep jamming it. So
Oh,
Well,
Jason's brought it to be. Oh, it's a human. Damn.
it's a human and it flips. It's like double bad.
Yeah, but Legacy's Allure seems real good.
Honestly, I don't know if we need
I don't know.
Red Flame. So
it depends on like I don't exactly have it dialed in what the speed of this deck wants to be. 'cause-
slow.
Okay.
because we need to build people up to having enough rocks.
Yeah, exactly.
So, on that note, then, if you're going for a slower pace, I would consider adding in more interaction, more stacks, less C-Octopus. Because those are things that do like you have tempo fast things and you have all this fast mana, but then on the other end you want to have a long game. So I don't know.
No, I did just cut.
I don't know if it's cohesive overall.
I did just cut Rite of Flame.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think that like Sea Dasher gets better the longer the game goes, right? Like
I agree.
So I don't think it really counteracts that. We are on some stacks, but I think the best stacks we're on is like this disruptive wheel effect stacks where like people have a hard time putting their hands together.
Also, honestly, Snapcaster Mage is a fine card in the deck.
Yeah, you just can't mutate onto it, which kind of sucks.
Onto it. Sucks.
But like again, outside of the context of mutating,
Snapcaster
Mage
Mission
can
Briefing
play
just
other
better?
blue decks without mutate, and it's pretty good.
Isn't Mission Briefing just better? And we can cast
I
Mission
don't know
Briefing
if
from the
it's better,
graveyard.
'cause it's more color intensive, especially if you're still running Blood Moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like we could theoretically, I guess we don't have anything that costs more than 3, do we?
Because the one downside of your commander like versus Snapcaster Mage is that it's a lot. I mean, Snapcaster can flashback counter spells. You can't really relevantly do that with your commander.
Yeah, I mean we can with C-Octopus, but
Right.
C-Octopus is basically Snapcaster Mage in this deck, right?
Well, it's Snapcaster Mage that needs another card in play.
Our commander, yeah.
Higher ceiling, lower floor, I would say.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I do think it's in a pretty good spot right now, and then we can definitely progressively fill up the maybe board with some of these things, but a lot of the actual slots feel like they're like the core feels like it's in the right spot. The rest of it feels like slight meta adjustments that we're happy to throw in more as time goes on to the list just to sort of bring that up.
I'm also weak for Wear Tear. Like whenever I'm.
That card's real good. Yeah, I would actually throw that in too.
I cut that for a bounce spell. I think our bounce spells are so good.
Bounce spells have just the extra utility here.
Yeah, our bounce spells are also win conditions, which is like kind of undervalued, I think, at face value. All right, I think we're gonna have to end this one. It's getting really late.
Yeah, same here.
So, thanks for coming, everyone. Sorry for the issues.
Yeah, thank you for our 2 guests. You guys are awesome.
Hey, anytime.
Thank you for having me. I always like existing.
Quick promotion. We have our 750 subscribers stream coming this Wednesday, so everyone tune into that, please.
Additionally, tomorrow we're filming our next episode. Recording. Who knows? Words are hard. If you have any questions about the Gitrog monster, you should leave them in our Discord because that's what we're going to be talking about.
Oh man, how many of those questions will be how the combo works?
We'll be ignoring those questions, so I just
all right.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
Everybody, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, good games again.
GG's.